we get more points, you will obviously just have to take a month.
I guess I could take it at much lower levels, and it'd be risky.
I mean, you could just start training for it now, and then when you finally have enough points for it, you just say, hey, I've been training on this for this amount of time. I'm done.
Yeah, I guess that can make sense. I mean, basically, training to use the Keyblade is also training to access all of its various shenanigan-y powers.
It's true. It is, or it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's see. I don't need this anymore, so I can eject this. Alrighty, so with that, we are officially going to get started. Don't need this anymore. Yeah. So, welcome everybody to Kingdom Hearts, Session 6, Death by Waking. Who wants to do the recap?
Mark!
Base!
That's not really what happened. That's I guess part of that happened.
I want to go to space. Space.
Space.
Base!
You guys are useless.
Yep.
And now
What is this?
That's what happened. That was the summary.
And now we're gonna go take drugs and go into that in the middle of nature to see things.
Big long text scroll happens.
Mm-hmm. This is how we're gonna live now.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I guess that's the case. So, does anybody else want to actually say what else happened besides just Star Wars in space?
We once again crashed because our pilot really can't land.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And we are now on Brother Bear planet. Or Brother Bear world.
Okay. Anything else?
We're going to go and meet the spirits.
Well, you think you're going to go meet the spirits, but are you actually? Huh? Are you actually, guys?
Again, that's what the drugs are for.
It's true. Oh, don't say that in front of, the baby.
Right. Spirits and the bear people.
Yep.
Listen, I'm sure the baby has been exposed to worse.
Yes.
Possibly. We'll never be sure.
By the way, should we actually move to the game channel?
Yeah, we probably should.
Fine.
I guess.
Okay. Well, everybody's gone now except for me, which means I need to switch over.
We're alone. Quick.
Oh,
Time to do
no.
everything he doesn't
Too
want us
late.
to do.
He's back.
You guys can't outsmart me. I am the ultimate of DMs that run Kingdom Hearts. You will not experience anything without me. Anything! Okay, I'm done.
Good.
So, I guess we will pick up exactly where we left off. Last time, there was much rejoicing and merriment at the festival.
Yes.
You guys spoke with Tanana, and you spoke with... Where's Denahi? There's Denahi. You guys spoke with Tanana and Denahi, and Tanana told you all about, or not really all about, but gave you a good amount of insight as to the spirits of this world. And how you could meet them in the evenings where the light touches the earth at the top of the mountain. This leads to the question of, what do you want to do next?
Go on a vision quest.
A vision quest, you guys say.
Clearly climb to the top of a mountain.
You've never.
Let's go.
Does it have to be at night, or like do we have to get up there at sundown or sunset?
Tanana would explain to you guys that as long as you are actually at the precipice of the, not the precipice. Is that another word for the top? The pinnacle of the mountain. That's the word I'm looking for. The pinnacle of the mountain. When the sun fades over the horizon, you will be able to interact with the spirits. And depending on how strong they are and if they deem you worthy, they can appear at any time from dusk until dawn.
Well,
Vampires.
That sounds so cool.
I pick up Webby, since I don't know where the others went, and make a work that we should get going.
All right.
Yep.
You can assume that the others probably ended up back on the ship somehow.
Yes, to the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Can I? Let's see. I will carry Webby, and I will carry Miriala, and stare pointedly at Orion and get going.
What's that for?
Pointedly stare.
Consider yourself being...
What emotions do I get from Coco when he's looking at Arian?
Fear, distrust, and horror.
That's weird. I thought Orion was cool.
Well, apparently Coco feels nothing but fear, distrust, and horror when it comes to Orion. But, yeah. Alright, so I was actually going to give a new combat system a try this go-around. And if you guys don't like it, give me feedback at the end. I was hoping we'd have a few more people here to test it out with. But like most Kingdom Hearts games, as you guys travel up the mountain, you guys are going to be encountering Heartless. There's nothing new about that.
Heartless, oh no, whatever will we do?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't really want to put you guys through the grueling combat of just dealing with mooks every single time, because Kingdom Hearts, you will be fighting generic Heartless each time. So instead I'm going to try to do what I'm going to call an abridged version of combat, where I'm going to have everybody pick an attack action and make a defensive roll. And based off of those two rolls, how much you pass the attack by will determine how many resources you spend, or do not spend, rather. And based off of your defensive roll will determine how much HP you lose.
Is armor taken into account?
Armor is taken into account. It would just reduce the total amount of HP. So, like, if you rolled really crappily on your defensive roll and you still have armor, instead of, taking out, like, half your HP pool, you'll probably only get nicked for, like, 2 or 3 HP. And also, you guys will be netting a various amount of lux based off of which enemy it is. Again, I'm not going to go through all the motions because it's just getting somewhere. And from what it seems like, at least, like, it would be more... This kind of a fight would be very similar to the first fight you guys had in the Gummy Bears world, where you met Duke Igthorn and John Cena. And from my gathering, that was the one session that everybody enjoyed the least.
Yeah, I'm on board with, like, not bothering with minions like that.
Yeah. That said, when you guys actually do have a relevant fight, I am going to be making you guys do the round-by-round thing.
Of course.
Yeah, the only exception, I think, with the minion things is if, like, there's something event-wise happening at the same time.
Oh, of course. Yep. Of course. I already have that planned out. But, like, if it's just like Kingdom Hearts where it is, oh, I'm going through Area A to Areas, Z, and, areas, B, C, D, and F all have, Heartless spawning that I can either run past or beat down. I'm not going to make you do the beatdown combats. Because they're not threatening outside of, you guys get some insight as to how these Heartless fight.
Yep.
In any case, is everybody who is presently here okay with that for now, at least giving it a try? It more or less just gets you guys to plot quicker.
I'm okay with this.
I'm down.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll see what...
I'm down for more plot.
Yeah, we'll see what the others say when they get here. I don't think anybody will argue, but If somebody really wants combat, we will engage in it. So, in any case, as you guys are scaling this mountain, why didn't I make sprites for these Heartless? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to find them. Who here has played Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm pretty sure almost everybody.
Yes.
Not me.
Nope, and don't really intend to anytime soon.
I don't know what they're called. You guys know the reindeer-styled Heartless that, oh, there's an image of one.
Probably just search Reindeer Heartless.
I did. It's called Winterhorns. I will cop.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, Winterhorn sprite. Oh, this does look pretty awesome, actually. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make this.
Smash.
So as you guys travel up the mountainside, and you guys are you're gonna realize the farther up the mountain you go, the steeper and steeper it gets, which I am gonna need to, some kind of climb or maneuvering check to actually get you guys from point A to point B.
You broke up there, Izzy.
I need a maneuvering check of some kind from each of you. How are you going to get
I can absolutely make a climbing check. I can even assist other people with it.
I would love to see you do this.
I don't kind of just charge up the mountain.
You can't run up a almost completely vertical slope.
I also have a grappling hook to assist people.
Has the sun set yet?
No! Hold on! I got this! Everybody on board! Just don't let Orion touch me that close. Everybody! We're not fighting Heartless! We're going!
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I am!
Alright, go for it.
I reach into my bag, pull out one of my 5 vials, and down it!
Nice.
Okay.
What?
So, you are enabling the majestic gummy berry juice.
Oh.
Up the mountain we go, folks!
Okay, so, yes, gummy berry juice does in fact make you a bounce engine.
Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna just land on Heartless and crush them instantaneously as on the way up.
Sure, you guys can do that. You guys can take pot shots at these Winterhorn Heartless. Seen here. They actually do look kind of cool.
They
Can I
do.
use my climbing skill to assist Coco in getting us higher?
Yeah, you can grappling. So, think of it like this. If Coco is just a giant bouncing ball, you are like Wrecking Ball's grappling hook in Overwatch. Coco is bouncing, bouncing around. You can, launch your grappling hook, grab Coco, like wrap your legs, tightly into Coco's sides, and as Coco bounces, you kind of just like hold tight and just swing up on the rope. Making otherwise very hard bounces pretty easy because you're crescenting around in a nice big arc.
Woo!
I would like you to make me a climbing check to make sure you don't roll an 18 and get everybody off course.
Pass by 7.
Are you serious?
Is your climbing really that high?
Yes, my climbing is enormous.
Wow. Okay then.
I only have 1 point spent on it too.
Nice.
All right. You've got super climbing or something like that, don't you?
Well, no, I've got a 3 bonus from flexibility, plus 1 for perfect balance, plus 2 from brachiator, and plus 1 from my talent.
Nice.
Jeez. Okay
I
then.
have an insanely good climbing score.
Oof. Okay. Why is that opened? Okay, yeah. You guys get up there, no problems. Take it out, Heartless. I would like everybody to make me some kind of attack action and some kind of defensive roll as well, because even if you're bouncing around, you still will be Heartless will be surrounding you. Also specify which is which.
The 16 is the attack.
Okay.
The 16 is anything that gets close to us is getting smacked.
Okay.
Oh, before I do this, I'm gonna make a singing check.
A singing check?
I have this skill!
Why do I not remember you taking this skill? It's never come up before.
It's not, but I have it!
Skills are meant to be used.
At a fairly high rating, too!
What the hell is... Oh god, you do have singing.
I passed by 6! I hum in my chocobo voice the Gummy Bear song as we jump up the mountain.
Nice.
Alright, you hear that song? He's singing it real good, ain't he there, brother? Yeah, brother, he's singing it really good. Keep singing.
Can I do the thing, Izzy? Because I know who's saying that. Are
Yeah.
those the moose?
Those are moose on the mountainside, yes.
So you guys can't understand this. Oh, gee, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, giant bouncy bird thing. You guys just hear moose kind of going... Moose
And
call.
I squawk at them.
Moose calling. Okay. So let's see. Webby, you're not taking any damage.
Woo!
Let's see. Pass by 2.
This is a defense roll, you
I am
said?
taking damage.
You are taking damage. Yeah, an attack and a defense, please.
Okay, attack is 8. Defense is also 8. I think I'm okay.
You're fine.
Can I use my mounting to help them not take damage?
Since this is just a one-shot accelerated, no, we're not going to do anything like that.
Makes sense. Okay. Boing, 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 boing.
Orion, you've got pretty good armor, I believe, correct? It has DR 10-ish?
No, I mean I only have DR. I have DR 5s as maximum DR
Okay.
in a spot.
Okay, if that's the case, you are going to then be taking 3 damage. Not much, because I'm assuming you guys can just heal it up. Wait, I'm sorry.
I mean, yes, we have the time for me to just heal it up on everyone, unless we drop into a plot fight afterward.
Yeah, plus 6 damage total, Sean. Let's see, attack-wise, did you pass your attack, Shiro?
On the dot.
On the dot, okay, so pass by 0. Webby passed by 1. Orion, what did you pass by? Or, I'm sorry,
I said
Muriala?
on the dot.
Yep, Muriala, what did you pass by? Sorry.
I passed attack by 3, defense by 1.
Okay.
Izzy, I have posted a relevant video.
Let's see what this relevant video is. Where did you post it?
In general.
Okay. Muriala, you are also going to be taking just 1 damage.
Ping.
That gets through your armor.
Okay.
And since you guys passed by so much, you are going to be netting 5 lux that you can split amongst yourselves as you will. Again, I'm not going to play the Gummy Bears song as much as I want to right now.
It's just the instrumental. There's no lyrics.
How loud is it? Oh god, this
Lux would get me back to a good amount of Lux overall.
Again, it's 5, and you guys can freely transfer lux between your bangles.
Well, I still have only 0.
I need a point, and then I'm back in range of doing a powerful spell with Lux if need be.
You guys can have it. I don't need anything. I'm having fun bouncing up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this was a good use of gummy berry juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, as you guys are getting up there, everybody please make me a perception check.
Pass it. Nothing.
Fail. I've been rolling terrible so far.
But look on the bright side, that means you'll pass really well at some point today. Alright, so pass by 3, pass by 2. Okay, so yeah, besides these Heartless, you guys are seeing, other creatures. You guys are seeing a couple of moose, a couple of bears, a couple of elks, and a bunch of squirrels. As you climb higher and higher into the mountain. Most of whom are, making some, really anxious and, skittering kinds of noise. Wex, they're worried that there's this giant yellow thing that's about to come crashing down on them.
I very, as much as I can in midair, try to change my trajectory.
Okay. Oh, no, you're not. It's just like they're seeing this giant yellow thing bouncing up from the sky and coming down. They're not sure where it's going to land.
I'm going to not land on them, but I'm probably still going to make a big crash.
Fair enough.
And my gummy berry juice will probably be wearing out now if I remember the duration correctly from the show.
It's about 1 minute.
Yeah, it's probably about to wear off.
Yeah, alright, so you guys get... I'm going to say... Lex, make me a bounce check. Roll me 3d6.
I was about to say, I don't even know what that skill is.
Yeah, there is no skill. We're doing luck. Okay, average.
Yeah,
that is
pretty average.
That is a fairly average. You guys managed to get a little more than halfway up the mountain. From here on out, the trails are not really marked, but you can clearly see that there are pathways that kind of twist up towards the summit.
So as the gummy berry juice wears off, I am still kind of bouncing around just happily because that was awesome. Also, I very clearly throw Orion off.
Orion, you've been thrown off.
Acrobatics to not be thrown off that badly?
Sure.
I fail.
I'm not even trying to throw you off that badly. I just want you off.
You
Why? What's the problem?
Consider Orion getting off. Oh dear.
So how close are we to the top?
You guys are about a little beyond halfway. So I'd say if the top of the mountain was at like 10, you'd probably be at like 6.5 kind of thing as far as scale goes.
So, did Orion, John, did you say that out loud? Like, why did you do that? What do you have against me?
Shiro?
Do I even notice that you're clearly out to get me? Is the question.
It's less that I'm out to get you, and more that I like want to avoid contact with you, either physically or socially, if I can help.
I think I need to actually clear this up. For you, Shiro.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have been told him that. Only I would know
that. Well, I doubt I made default, so.
Yeah, yeah, you have no idea. Okay. So yeah, you guys are at about a 6 on this little drawing I have done here. So you guys are probably at about like right here. Like the summit is in view. You just need to look up, and you know you have a bit more to go, but like on this level of the mountain, any trees that survived are, you know, like kind of short and very, you know, thick and covered in snow. And it really is a winter wonderland up here. Most foliage, though, is short and stays close to the ground because if the snow hasn't killed it and it can survive in these cold climates, there is a wind factor up here at this point because you guys are so high off of the ground. And for those of you that don't have any kind of temperature tolerance, yeah, the wind kind of does cut right through you, and it feels really, really cold.
I'm probably chilly too.
Man, that's brisk. I could use a heavier jacket.
I'm gonna snuggle up to Coco really tight.
Coco is like a down jacket after all.
Yeah, it's probably kind of cold for me too.
Hold a fireball in hand to keep warm for that.
Fair enough.
Or a flame jet in hand.
Alright, so you guys keep going, and the closest one is Webby. Unfortunately, you guys aren't going to really notice anything until you hear kind of a loud growl coming from close by. And you're going to see a pair of bears like noticing you and then just kind of like trying to get away. Like leaving you alone.
Well, that's good, I say in squawking manner. I wouldn't want to get eaten tonight. I say this out loud, by the way.
Yeah. The smaller of the two bears is going to turn around and say, "We wouldn't know what to eat. How to eat you in the first place, you giant chicken?
Wait a minute. Hold on. You could understand what I'm saying? That's never worked before. It did work with the mooses. I just didn't think about it. That juice was really empowering.
Juice? What juice? You have juice? Is it made out of berries?
Technically.
I want some of the juice. Kenai, can I have some of the juice? And the bigger bear is just going to be like, ah! And the little one's going to kind of run over really, really quickly.
I need to... hey, you're not going to eat me, right?
I'm not planning on it.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
What's your
Do you
name?
understand the bears?
No.
No, you guys hear growling and Coco clucking at them.
Huh.
Enjoy this world of your translator is an empathic chocobo.
Yay!
So,
I am a brother bear. It's the only world I can do this in.
Yep.
So, because we don't understand what's going on, and I do not have animal empathy, just gonna look at it, I was like, so, do we want to take care of that?
I don't know.
They're
I
growling
think
at
they might be
us.
friendly.
I don't think I should give you this juice. It's kind of dangerous for kid. You're a kid, right?
I want
I don't know if
I want the juice. It looks like good juice. Give me the juice.
And I give you something else instead.
I want the juice. Kenai, I want the juice. It's just gonna be like, kind of like the bigger and larger of these bears actually is looks and sounds a little threatening. I actually need to find a good sprite that can be a threatening bear.
Okay, he can have the juice, please. Just don't hurt me, bigger bear.
Yeah.
I pull one of the vials of gummy berry juice out and give it to him.
Wait, that's Coco. That's not safe for them. They don't know what.
Hold on, gesture. I look at you and gesture. Yeah, but I don't want him to eat me.
How well is that conveyed?
Very well, actually.
It's conveyed pretty well.
It's at least 4 points. Hey, bigger bear, just warning you. This juice is a little dangerous. You sure?
No, don't give it to him if it's dangerous.
Okay, good. I just put it right back. Sorry, kid.
Kid is not happy. Kid wants juice. I want the juice! Come on. I promise, if I just get a little taste, I won't bother you for the rest of the day.
If you drink it, you're probably going to bounce yourself down the mountain accidentally.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You'd be surprised the kick it has.
Yeah, the bigger one just be like, definitely don't give him this juice.
Okay, no problem. So, you're not going to eat us, are you?
No. Why would we?
Well, you're bears, and I'm a giant bird. I'm a little lower on the food chain than you.
I'm not going to eat you. Does that make you feel better?
Well, it does, actually. So, you guys are around here. What's your names?
You are going to get introduced to Coda. Has anybody here actually seen Brother Bear?
Yes.
No, but I know the concept.
Okay, so this is Coda. The smaller one. Turn on all this stuff. And hopefully... No, I don't want to... Hold on, I just need to export this as a GIF. And Kenai is a larger, more adult-looking bear.
Was Kenai was mentioned down the mountain, right? I think he was mentioned yesterday.
I gotta remember that you're not asking the rest of the party, you're asking me. Yes, he was.
Oh, hey, the villagers mentioned you. The chieftain, I think. Or the shaman? No, one of them did.
Oh, Tanana? Also,
yeah, that was it.
Webby, Orion, and Muriala, perception, please. Or
Hang on, my headset is messing up here. I gotta try to reset it or something.
okay.
I have not rolled above below 11 today so far.
That's
passed by 6.
you notice that this bear is wearing a totem. The older,
Okay, now I'm interested. In this.
the bigger one is wearing a bear totem.
Yeah, was it Tanana? Oh, man. He gives the best neck scratches.
Okay, so Tanana was the old woman. Denahi was the guy who was giving you the
Sorry,
neck
she gives the best neck scratches.
She never gave you a neck scratch.
She's really nice.
She is really nice.
How magic are the bears?
They are pretty magical. They are not more magical than you would have expected. They are about as magic as the people that were in that tribe. Especially Kenai. Like, more so than the others.
Is the totem any different?
Same thing as you got when you were inspecting Denahi's. It is... it has a power to it, but it seems like it is linked to him. Effectively, you can't really tell the difference between the totem and the person, or the one wearing it, and they kind of blend in. And it's not like in normal cases how magic is you altering reality to bend it to your will. The totem and the person wearing it very much feel like they are supposed to be in this point of nature. They flow with the natural current of magic in this world.
So yeah, Coda, Kenai, nice to meet you. I'm Coco, or that's what my friends here call me. I don't remember my original name.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Coco.
Yeah, I used to be a lot dumber.
Oh. Okay. No worries there. Coda's still kind of dumb. Hey! Kenai!
Oh, that's cute. Say, we're looking for some spirits around the top of the mountain. You think it could help us out a little?
Kenai is actually just going to point to a path and say, yeah, it's up there. You just need to follow this. Oh, sure, we'll show you. Follow me. And Coda's going to run off.
Hey, cute kid. Your son?
My little brother.
Aw, adorable.
All right.
And now the little bear is running away.
The bears are magical.
Seriously?
Kenai is just going to kind of look at you and shrug his shoulders.
Yeah.
Robots and magic bears? This place is awesome!
Might as well follow you.
Very interesting world.
So we set off.
We should spend some time here.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are just going to follow the trail up. You're going to be encountering a few more Heartless on the way. Again, I'm not going to make you roll because you already did that. But Kenai actually has a... as these Heartless are fighting you guys, you notice a couple of things. And I'm just going to give you the quick end of it. So these Heartless would act as normal reindeers. They would charge you with their antlers. And they can also form icicle spikes that they can fire from their horns.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Hey.
Coda likes to roll up into a little ball and, attack things that way. And Kenai fights... He doesn't really fight the way you would expect a bear to. Like, he is kind of a brawler, but at the same time, he knows when to tuck and roll and to go for weak points and not just, exert his strength.
Huh. Can I have a little dialogue with him before we get to the top of the mountain?
Sure.
So, after Heartless fight, you don't really act like most bears I've ever seen.
He's going to say no, and then he's actually going to take one of his claws, and he's going to draw into the ground. And he's going to pretty much make this. There was 3 of us at one point. I was the youngest. There was my older brother, Sitka.
I will gesture to communicate as much of this as I can.
For anybody who is reading the ground, anybody have a cryptology or a ancient language?
I have archaeology and paleontology.
Isn't
All
paleontology?
last time, Izzy.
Isn't paleo? Yeah, you guys need Basil right now.
Yeah, I did a decent gesture though.
Yeah. You guys see this drawing in the ground. And Coco, you can manage to kind of express the fact that Kenai is the one that you guys kind of heard this exact same tale the night before from Denahi and from Tanana.
Oh, I do have a point in cryptography now.
You may make that. You may make that. Well, shit.
I did really well in cryptography.
Yeah. So you see, do you see what I'm drawing kind of down here?
Yeah. People.
Yeah, people.
Circles over their heads.
So those symbols over their heads are actually letters from that tribe. Like he's actually writing out words with his bear claw.
Almost like this bear knows a language.
Like, again, I'm gesture to communicate. Yes, it's Kenai. Yes, communicated.
And Webby, the words above this thing are going to say the spirits had other plans for us.
The spirits had other plans for us. So then one of these is, or some of these people are the bears?
I point to the specific one that is Kenai.
Oh yeah, Kenai's also look at you and then point to the center one, the smallest one.
So the middle one is Kenai?
And then he's going to...
Or the middle one is the big bear? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. What other skills do you guys... Does anybody have body language?
Nope.
Yep.
No.
Body language or psychology?
I need Basil for this.
I have psychology, so I can roll that.
You may roll psychology.
Nope.
You have no idea.
I feel like the answer is Muriel got bored at some point in this.
Yeah, Muriel got bored and decided to go light more snow on fire.
Light snow on fire, examine the way the magic flows in the area.
Oh, you used to be a man, and now you're a bear. Because the spirits wanted you to be?
My brother Sitka wanted to teach me a lesson. He's going to say, pointing at the larger one.
Oh, wasn't that he like the eagle?
Falcon, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, he also has gesturing.
Ah!
He does, because he has to communicate with humans. That passes by 3. So yeah, Webby and Orion, since you guys are paying attention and Muriela's off doing something else, he's going to kind of like point like the smaller brother and then, indicate that was him.
Oh, so he's using gesture to try to get this across?
Yeah.
Like I do.
I give a confused look.
So I have some questions. Do you, can you understand people anymore then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this world's really weird. I've been to other worlds and, I can't understand other animals there.
Oh, the spirits have blessed this world.
Oh, nice place.
All are welcome as long as they are willing to keep the balance and hold love in their hearts.
I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm. In any case, you guys are going to continue to be led up to the summit of the mountain. And you guys actually make pretty good time. I would like one more climbing check from everybody.
What skill is climb actually based on?
Dexterity.
So it's a straight dex roll, or is it...
I'll look it up for you.
Webby?
I assist people.
Guess what?
Dark enough out that I can become good at climbing. It's Dex -5, Lex.
This is going to be really hard for me.
I passed my own roll by 7.
Darp.
Oh boy, here we go.
Izzy, answer the question by time of day.
I am definitely going to fail that.
The sun has been setting for a while. It is almost over the horizon line.
No, I still don't actually worry then.
What does failing happen?
Failing normally means you just don't do it successfully, not like you take a tumble unless you fail by a huge mark.
Yeah, no, you try to get to the side of the mountain and you just kind of don't as you guys are climbing up a steeper part of it, you guys just don't do it.
I passed by 1.
Okay. So Orion, did you pass? Because, again, it looks like you can't roll under an 11 today.
No.
Okay, so Coco and Orion, you guys kind of, like, climb with everybody else, and then you guys kind of slide down an ice sheet and end up on a lower tier. Webby and Muriala, you guys successfully managed to get up. Coda beats you guys there.
Give me
am, I,
a
am I alone with Orion then?
You are alone with Orion right now.
Oh, I give you the just a look that actually is kind of frightened.
Wex, how much does Coco weigh?
Probably quite a bit.
Comparable to a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a ton.
Like half a ton.
Probably half a ton, maybe a little less.
500,
Okay,
600
never mind. I'm not getting you up. Just Orion, hold still. Levitate. Move Orion up.
Kina is going to come down and try to assist you with your climbing.
Oh, hey, thanks. I'm not really good at this.
Yeah. He passed.
My species usually is about running on big open plains.
You won't find many of those out here.
I gathered.
He's going to push you up because he managed to succeed his climbing by 8. So, yeah.
So while you're helping me with this, what do you know about the spirits?
I just heard Mute saying that you're the wrong color chocobo for this.
Yep.
Mute is muted for some reason.
Because I'm still baking.
You're also really soft and I can't hear you. Because what?
He's on his phone.
Oh, he's on his phone. Okay, I'm just going to raise his user volume by a bit. Say hi again, Mute.
Hello.
Hello. Somehow, Mute has met you guys and was already waiting at the top.
Magic.
Because, yeah, reasons.
The spirits wanted it this way.
The spirits wanted him up here.
Those spirits.
Yeah, so talking to Kenai. So what do you know about the spirits? Kind of mysterious.
They show people what they need to be shown so they can find their place in this world.
Oh, that's good. I need to figure out. Actually, that might help me. I don't know. I don't know if I care about my place. I just need to find something.
Who did you lose someone?
Yeah, a long time ago. I don't want to call my master anymore because that was back when I was a dumb animal.
Mm.
But I don't know what happened to him. He just went away one day, and then I started realizing I was me.
Mm. Well, separation and loss is something that the spirits can help you deal with. I thought I would never see my brother Sitka again, and then he appeared before me one day when I came to the top of this mountain.
Yeah, I wish I knew. Problem is I can't remember him. I don't even remember what they look like. I'd know him if I saw him. Him, I don't even know what gender they are.
Well, sometimes the answers you seek are on this mountain. And at this point you are all at the summit, and the sun has slowly begun to set.
So wait, we made it to the top of the mountain?
You made it to the top of the mountain.
Woohoo! I conquered the mountain!
You gonna put a little flag at the highest point?
Yes, I pull out a Scrooge McDuck flag and put it at the top of the mountain.
Okay, Webby, make me a... I'm gonna go with will. Check.
A will check?
Oh, will check. Or, HT. HT.
I passed HT by 4.
Okay, so as you pull out a flag, get a little pole, and as you stick it into the ground, suddenly you're going to hear the earth shake for a split second as you slam your stick into the ground. And from that single stick, the highest point on this mountain, suddenly bright lights are going to shoot out of the mountain and go into the sky.
Whoa!
Alright, now that's cool.
Mark!
I fall back on my butt and I'm staring up at this light.
So, Kenai is just going to look at you, and Wex, since you can talk, he's just going to chuckle and say it's begun. So what?
I was asking, what do we do?
Nothing. Just watch. And as he says that, so what this effectively looks like is from that one spot where Webby, poked the pole into the ground, it is in fact the highest point on this mountain. It is the literal pinnacle of it. And the aurora borealis of this world isn't generating from the sky. It's generating from the point on this mountain. And it's kind of going outward, the same way you would expect, water to go pouring outward into, a basin. And it's filling the sky around you guys. And you are seeing colors that you would never expect. All the colors of the wind, in fact.
Of course.
Of course. And as these lights fill the sky, and it looks almost like a spider web pattern with, just like streams of light going in every direction across the entire night sky. And as that's happening, suddenly you start to see creatures emerging from the mountain. Spirit animals. You're seeing bears, you're seeing wolves, you're seeing hawks, you're seeing whales, you're seeing fish. You're seeing ducks, you're seeing dogs, you're seeing every kind of animal you could imagine. You're seeing more exotic creatures like lions, tigers, elephants, hippos. And they're all running from this point on the mountain, and it seems as though they are just spreading across the sky, looking down at the land and the sea below them.
Wow, that's pretty.
So cool.
It's always a sight to see. And some of these spirits are
One
going...
of the few rare times it's not book.
One of the few times you're not looking in your book, is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah. I would like everybody to either make me an observation or a perception check.
Someone roll that for me.
I continue to fail.
Succeed by 3.
Succeed by 1.
All
Succeed
right.
by 4.
Sean, you rolled a 13. I should pull up your sheet real quick. Give me 1 second. Where is mute?
I think a 13 is failed by 1.
Might be. Let's see. Do you have observation or is it just perception for you? Yeah, it probably is then. Perception. Yep,
Oh,
fail by 1. Okay, so who passed?
I did.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, so Coco and Muriala. How much did you guys pass by?
3.
4.
Webby, did you fail?
I passed by 1.
Okay, so all three of you are going to get the most obvious thing, which is at some point during this, I guess, confluence, two of the spirits are going to break away from the pack and kind of circle back. One of them is going to be a very large grizzly bear, and the other one is going to be a falcon. And
A falcon?
a falcon, yes.
Hey, is that your brother?
The grizzly bear is Kenai is just going to smile and nod. The falcon is actually going to land very close to Kenai, and the grizzly bear is going to land close to Coda. And the shocking thing here is the grizzly bear spirit mom can actually lift this cub up and put it on her back.
Huh.
Aww.
This one's not going to eat me either, right?
They don't eat, right, Sitka? And as the falcon lands in a blinding bit of light, the falcon is going to be replaced by one of the native humans. Also just kind of sitting there smiling warmly. He resembles Denahi in almost every way, except his hair is combed back with dreadlocks. Now, for all of you see that. For Muriala and Coco, what you also notice is that as the rest of these spirits are spreading out across the night sky. Some of them are starting to veer away, and rather than it becoming a pattern where they are spreading evenly out from the mountaintop, making a full, complete circle, it appears as though they're kind of leaving a section off where no spirits are traveling, and they're just kind of pulling away from it. Does everybody see that?
Hey, Kenai, why does no spirits go to that area?
I don't know. And as you guys do that, it's very obvious Sitka is going to walk forward and poke Coco square in the chest.
Ah! Hey, that hurt!
He didn't do it hard.
Hey!
The spirit is going to meet your eyes and then look down at your chest and poke you again.
Oh yeah, right. Blah!
So with that, guys, that stone that Coco has been running around with, it's emitting the same bright color as all the spirits that are filling the night sky, like an ethereal blue at this point.
So I don't know if he can understand me as a human spirit thing, but I look up and I'm like, can you help it?
Would anybody else like to do anything with this interaction? Because again, you guys can't technically understand Coco.
All right.
And I'm not gesturing there.
I'm basically ignoring it because I can't understand it.
I noticed the stone. I'm like, all right. So hazing spirits.
Sean,
this stone needs help.
Sean, since you're riding me, you feel a sense of like reaching out for help, kind of a sense of helplessness and a faint hope that whoever's in front of me might be able to help.
Okay,
something.
I'll then ask if there's something.
He cut out.
I can't hear you, Sean.
Would you be? I would then ask.
Sean, you keep cutting out.
Any better now?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. Would that.
Lost you again.
Let's just say whatever you want me to say.
I'm sorry, Sean.
I think it was just like Wex can say whatever. I will say whatever Wex wants me to say.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Coco feels like something needs help. I'm mute.
Yeah. Okay, so Sitka, the spirit, is going to look at each of you and point at the stone, holding it up for a split second. And then, while holding it in one hand, is going to gesture outwards towards the one area that none of the spirits are traveling in, which is leading over across the ocean. And is going to look down at this stone and then meet each of you. Like, not lingering in you, but like making eye contact with every single one of you. As though trying to get a message across.
Is that where we need to bring it?
Sitka is going to nod.
Okay.
And that'll help whatever's in there.
Sitka's going to shake his head and then take both of his hands with the stone and hold it close over his chest.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna roll psychology to try and figure out what he's saying.
Sure.
Pass by 1.
He's saying something along the lines of, this needs to go back where it belongs.
All right, this needs to go back to where it belongs. Is that place over there where that belongs?
It's going to nod.
Oh, where did you find this?
I just do a Choco shrug.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Me too.
Everybody.
Guess what?
You failed.
Did you roll an 18?
Did you pass?
No, I still rolled above it. 11 is the lowest I've rolled all night.
I know, but 11 could be a perception.
No, my perception's 10.
I passed by 0.
Pass by 0.
Okay, Webby, and I'll roll for Mute. I believe Mute passed. Mute, you passed by 0. Webby? Will? Did we lose the Keyblade wielder?
We might have.
Okay.
I take it that means Webby is distracted.
Yeah, Webby is like laying back and just watching everything explode above you guys.
She's in joy shock.
Mm-hmm.
Joy overload. Because I saw that episode recently.
Yeah. So happy. Okay. I'm going to clear off this mountain for a little bit. So what happens is you guys can see Sitka expressing that you guys need to get over the mountain, and then he's going to point at the center where Webby had stuck that pole into the ground where all these lights originated from. And from that, a giant manta ray is going to kind of come...
I knew it!
Is going to come out of that pole and kind of like float into the sky and then dive down into the ocean below. And you guys can see that traveling. And Sitka is going to point at that manta ray.
Is that a problem, or is the manta ray a problem, or is it the thing we're trying to bring the stone to?
Going to shake his head and then put his hand over his eyes and then kind of like gesture outward. You may roll me psychology again.
Yeah. He's just like, what are you even... Pass by 6.
He's giving you a guide.
Oh, okay, follow that. Okay.
Yeah.
Manta ray is a friend.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
Okay. With that being said, he's going to hold out his the hand to hand back the stone that you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
And as that happens, a giant scythe is going to come through the darkness of the night and connect with the stone, knocking it out of his hand.
No!
Where did this scythe come from?
The darkened area of the night, where all the spirits did not go anywhere near.
I dive for the stone. Try to scoop it back up.
You're going to need to make me a dexterity check.
I can still sense where that thing is, right?
Oh, it's still on the precipice right now.
I'm using my luck on this.
Okay, you may use your luck on it. Okay,
Okay, I succeed by 1 with one of those checks.
Okay, unfortunately for you, this is a contested roll.
God damn.
Can I also roll, Izzy?
Coco was the only one that responded. So what happens is the stone is at the close to the edge of the cliff tops, and what suddenly appears right in front of it, holding a large scythe, is this thing. Where did you go?
I am moving to actual computer now, but since I was writing Coco, would I be able to try and grab it?
You may make a dex check. You are going to be at a penalty, though, because Coco was not maneuvering, so you would be able to get it.
Can I try using magic to grab it?
Want to get a plus for it?
You can you get a -2 from it, Sean.
Uh-oh. That is a big
That-
heartless.
that appears.
Huh.
All right,
All right.
I'm gonna.
Webby's in combat mode. Keyblade out.
All right, we are actually going to be hitting combat. I'm gonna move Dr. Boy and Basil out of here. So,
Can you roll the dex check for me? Just at spend.
you also did not pass by enough.
Did I even pass?
You passed. You rolled a 9. I don't believe you brought your dex down.
My dex is at 12.
Yeah, you're fine. You passed by 3.
But that's not enough.
It is not enough to beat this thing's speed. Okay, so Coco, you are about here. Oops. Webby, Orion, and Miriala, you guys are there. Mute's close to that.
Starts with.
And the bears are over here. Also, a bunch of these things appear near this thing.
Oh, damn.
As soon as it appears. And let's see. I'm sure I can find something to represent a stone.
Hello.
There we go.
There.
I am now on a lap and I'm watching Roll20.
Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome. All right.
You got here at exactly the right time.
All right. This thing is not drawn to scale, but for the purposes of game, that will be the stone.
Is the Reaper holding it?
It's actually right by its feet.
Ah, so it's guarding it. Great.
Okay, we are now going to go into battle time.
Nick, did you heal people at all, or no?
Yeah, you all would be fully healed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Add turn. This thing is at
I don't think
Sorry
I have
about
any enchantments on me at the moment, if I recall.
No, I would not have been enchanting anyone on our trek up the mountain.
Didn't think so. Just checking because I still had a +2 fire damage written down.
And these things would be...
Well, I know what my first action probably is.
Okay, let's...
Kill the entire Reaper! One shot.
Okay.
I don't think I can pull that off.
360 no scope him.
I appreciate your trust in me, but I don't think I can do that.
Okay, so first up by base speed is Orion.
Gonna prepare Thundara.
Okay, prepared you are. Webby.
I am going to move and attack the nearest antelope.
Winterhorn, but sure.
So that costs me an FP to not, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, to not be at penalty.
Is he private message?
Are you sure it's private? I don't see a private message. Where'd you send it to me?
Oh darn! It wasn't private, but I didn't
I
spoil
connect
it.
with the Keyblade.
Sorry, it's in stream discussion. It's fine.
Hiya!
I'm just going to delete these from here. Send it actually to me privately.
Sorry, I only have one hand at the moment.
No problem. Here, I'll give you a little help, Wax. Poke.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so Webby. You're moving and attacking. What did you roll for damage?
Do they take a defense or no?
Recently summoned Winterhorns. This one's going to try to parry you with its antlers.
Not antlers.
It succeeds, actually,
Oh, shit.
by a surprising amount. Next up is Coco.
Do the thing.
Okay. Roll it. Nope. Nope, nope.
God damn it.
How low do you have to roll to do the thing?
5.
Damn.
Okay. Now it's this thing's turn. He is going to swing his large scythe up over his head and bring it down on the stone.
No!
You see the stone crack in half, and it emits a pulse of light, but it still is glowing.
Question: of the 5 Lux people gave, was any given to me or no? Because I could have gone without it.
Oh, did we gain Lux?
You guys gained 5 Lux on the way up the mountain.
Hooray!
Does that include me?
It was 5 Lux for total for the party.
I'm fine
Oh.
with Orion having it.
I have some luck, so I'm okay.
Yeah, anybody else other than me can have that, because I generate it more easily.
Well, just let me know how much I have.
And I also don't spend it.
I'm fine with you having 4 of the 5. I just want 1.
Okay.
So it hit the stone. Izzy, how far away am I from it? Like, is this how far away it is, or is it further back?
Yeah, no, this is an accurate. It's not a big area. The only
No, I mean the thing where this thing is standing. What hex is it actually in, or is it in that like 6 hex thing?
maybe it shouldn't be quite this big.
Oh, so it's not a giant enemy?
It is a giant enemy. I don't think it's quite 6 squares. Like it's twice the size of Kenai, which is not 6 squares.
Twice the size of a grizzly bear? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Twice the size of a full-grown grizzly bear, so... Oh, it does not want to rescale with me. Let's see if I hold Alt.
It's fine like that. We can tell where it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's very obviously in that hex now.
Yeah, more like that. Okay.
Yep. Now we know where it is.
The only thing, like, you guys can't really get around the winter horns. Like, they are kind of, like, spaced out enough to get to the edge of the summit peak. So no matter where if you try to run past him through them, you are going to have to engage in at least one of the winter horns.
Okay.
Cliff.
Alright. Is it my go, Izzy?
Yep, you're next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Horse. These things are probably resistant to ice magic, too.
That'd be a good guess.
That would be a good guess.
It's just camouflage. They're actually super weak, chat.
1, 2, 3.
Like, you laugh, but evolution can totally do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm spending an FP to fling one of my knives at it.
Okay. At what? The Winterhorn or at the Reaper?
No, that's a big guy. Spend an FP because I'm moving and attacking. Spend a point of mana for the spell. Spell succeeds. It is at lowest point. And the question is, do I hit?
Let's find out.
I hit!
Well, let's see if it can parry.
Now, Izzy, does that parry missile?
No!
Normally you have to dodge those.
Oh, okay then. It will dodge then. It is not as good.
Unless you're Judge Master.
It does not dodge. It is not that good at dodging.
That is where having things that are immune to parry helps. Boo! Wait. Oh, no, wait a minute. I messed that up. 5 cutting damage.
Okay. It does not look like it took much damage from that at all.
The point was to piss it off more than anything else, hopefully.
You say?
Oh, did you kill all the other winter horns?
I'm copying them so I can number them so I know which one you guys are attacking easier.
No.
Oh, you're actually.
I am not able to do that without. Well, hey, if I didn't suspect they were immune to ice, I might be able to do serious damage to them. But I suspect they're immune to ice.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It is now Mute's turn. Yes.
Quick question: is this stuff things we can walk on, or what is this with the?
What stuff?
Are we on solid ground?
You are
The
on
blue
solid
line
ground.
is-
I have no idea who drew those blue things.
You have no idea what?
I didn't draw these blue things.
Okay,
I'm assuming.
thanks. I was.
I'm assuming that was either Wex or Will to represent what this cliff face looks like, which is accurate.
Yeah,
Okay.
I drew those so that we'd know where the cliff was.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
throw this in
am
the
then
book
going
map.
to. What is the current roll to summon Judge Master? We are being attacked by Heartless. They are theoretically innocents behind us, though they are bears.
Keep the stone safe.
And we need to keep the stone safe, which is why I'm not going for the AoE, because the AoE will hit the AoE spammer will hit the stone.
You can have a +2 to summon him.
So is that rolling against 17?
Yes. Well, that's the activation. Don't forget, but yes.
Fuck, pass by 0 because of the +2 you gave
Still
me.
a fail.
Unfortunately, 17s are still
Oh.
automatically a fail.
Fuck, right.
17
Yeah.
is always a fail. 18 is always a crit fail.
Yeah.
I thought you could get 17 to not be a fail.
No, it's always a fail.
Well, fuck.
I think there's some rule where, like, if you're rolling against, like, something ridiculously high, you can pass on it, but that's got to be, like, a 27 or something.
Okay. Well, that sucks. That's my turn.
No Basil, no Dr.
So basically,
And-
you have to have some kind of superhuman ability to be able to pass on a 17.
Yeah. All right. Everybody, very quickly make me a perception.
Not
Yeah.
that summoning a Judge Master is not a superhuman ability.
Yeah, you guys are at
But-
penalty because you're in combat.
Pass
much
by
balance?
0 says nothing.
Pass by 3.
Pass by 2?
Pass by 3.
Sean, you are not getting lucky with anything.
No.
Okay,
Wow.
so don't
I
forget
don't think either of the Seans are doing that well at the moment.
he hasn't rolled better than a 11.
No, I did once
Okay.
Hey.
to make sure that I can actually cast my spell.
So I've rolled a 17 and a 12 so far. So if we're and I don't believe Izzy rolled well for me when he rolled for me.
I rolled 13 and 8 for you, so you actually did pass. At least
Oh,
one
the
of
8 was actually really good. You just said it wasn't good enough. Got it.
Yeah, because you guys were trying to locate this thing in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, for those of you that passed, you're noticing that the lights in the sky are starting to flicker out. For those of you, none of you really passed. Who passed by the most? I believe.
I passed by 3.
Is that
Also by 3.
Is that including the penalty I gave you guys?
What was the
What?
penalty?
You never told us what the penalty was, Izzy.
I said it was -2.
Oh, I passed by 1 then.
I
Also
passed by
pass by
0. Even on the
Bear in
penalty.
mind, I have my active magic sight up right now because we were staring at the spirits.
Okay, fair enough. Well then, you're going. Yeah, you know what? It's not that hard. You're going to notice that Sitka and Koda's mother, even though they were on the ground with you guys, look like they are in a lot of pain, and their forms are somewhat flickering. And Kenai also is like, has a anguished expression on his bare face. That's all you're getting this round. Orion, your go.
I'm going to continue charging up this spell.
Sounds good. Next up is Webby.
Is this cliff face like a fall off cliff face or a sheer cliff face that we'd have to go up?
Izzy, I feel like I need to point out you didn't actually have the deer do anything.
That is a good point.
You know, you're right. I would have swore I added them to the turn order, and they're just not. Oh, because
They could have all out defended because they're serving as a barrier against the big guy.
I'm going to do that. I realized what happened. The one that I added to the turn order, I deleted so I could number them all. Yeah, they're just all out defensing. Derp.
Okay, so is this cliff edge a cliff face, as in a wall, or a drop?
We're on a peak, so I'd assume a drop.
You're on the summit, so yeah, it's a drop. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yay!
Stupid, all-out defending deer, ice deer.
Make that daredevil work for you, Webby.
I am going to use my grapple line.
Did anybody get that? Webby sounded like Webby was roboting a bit. Hello, guys? Give me one. Hello, guys? My internet is kicking. Apologies. Okay, I'm back. Is anybody else here? Test? Nope. To the in-game 20 chat.
What's that breaking for everyone?
Discord is breaking for everybody.
Huh.
You are weirdly coming out of my... Aha. It's coming out of... Okay, I see what's going on.
Okay, can you guys
Looks
hear
like this is Discord as a whole, because I can't join Wex in the pit.
Okay, so we're now using.
Hey, Wex, can you hear me in here?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Alright, Discord sounds like it's back up.
Is it?
Maybe, unless it's Izzy's server.
Well, let's go see if his server's back up.
Test,
Hello?
test.
I can hear you.
Testing.
Okay.
Testing, testing.
Okay, looks like that's stable now.
Oh god, oh god.
So much, yeah, okay.
Disabling everything.
That was
Okay,
weird.
I'm back out of the Roll20.
Yeah, same. That was
Same.
weird.
Okay, the Discord is back up.
Servers just
Yeah.
flickered or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Okay.
were bad.
Okay, Webby, I'm sorry, could you please re-describe what you just did to get over here?
Okay, so I'm using my grappling gun to latch onto the side of the cliff here and swing around and get behind this guy for a move and attack.
Okay, you can do that.
Woo! Hiya! Pass the attack.
Were you trying to do this at all stealthily?
I mean, I'm landing kind of behind him. He's got to be able to see me to use parry or dodge.
It's true. So roll me a stealth to see if he actually notices you swinging by. This is not hard.
Stealth check. Fail.
Okay.
Although I guess this is an opposed roll, so fail by 4.
Yeah.
You'd also have move and attack penalties.
Yeah. He does notice you. So he is going to turn and attempt to parry. Also, he's not facing the rest of you guys. He was facing the stone.
Is he holding the stone or is it just sitting on the ground?
Part of it is on the ground.
Where's the other part?
In his hand.
God damn it.
He is going to attempt to parry. He does not succeed.
All right. Then he's going to take 8 Keyblade damage.
8 Keyblade damage, you say, eh?
That's
Hey Nick, what page is the distance modifiers again?
very back of the core book.
It actually should be written on the
It's in the character.
character sheet section. Okay, with that, it is now Coco's turn.
I'm going to empathically communicate to Mute to the sense of urgency and for him to react right now as I sprint towards the stone as quickly as I can, trying to do a fast turn, leaning down so Mute can grab it.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are going to be... Actually, no, there is no attack of opportunity in this setting.
Nope.
It's more Coco has to pass a strength check to push them out of the way or something. You jump over them.
Where is Coco on this map?
Underneath mute. I move on top of Coco when we're both
I'm
in
going
the
to
same
try to
hex.
run the ledge.
Around it?
Oh boy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Okay, you may...
Balance is a skill.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you have ballot?
Actually, you can make me balance or an acrobatics check.
I don't have either.
Dex -6.
You're gonna roll that 5 you really want right now.
No, I am. But I really want that stone. That thing's in the way, right?
Well, you've got these winter horns in the way, and then you have the Reaper in the way. Yes.
You can also make an opposed dex check, but your dex is at -4 because they're in the way. Try to just push through them.
I mean, can I just... That might be a better roll.
I mean, you are a chocobo, and you are pretty
It's probably lower risk.
big.
Yeah, I'm just going to push through them and dart for the stone.
All right.
Yeah.
So opposed strength check. Since you're...
It's dex checks for this one, Izzy, because Coco's not trying to smash him down. He's just trying to...
Okay. Okay. So your dex check against, I'm gonna say number 3s, since you're gonna probably go in a straight line.
And Wex, you were at... Yeah, -5. Sorry.
Why? What am I... For what?
Page 368, it's like, if you're trying to charge through someone and they're facing you and trying to be in the way, you're at -5.
Can I jump them?
If you have a high enough jump, yeah. They can't stop that.
Do you have jump?
No.
What does
And
you
jumping is a function of your move.
Do you have super jump?
No, but I can move really fast.
Not fast enough to clear, like, 3 yards, probably.
You sure about that?
How fast do you need to do to clear 3 yards?
Let me look at what you have here.
Jumping rules. High jump is 6 times basic move minus 10 inches. Wax, what is your basic move?
10.
50 over 12. Alright, you jump 4 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can clear them.
They're like 6 feet tall. Like they're the same height as Sora. They're the same height as Ewan.
Can I clear, like, aim for not their horns and head?
Oh well, the horns and head are what's facing you. That's the problem.
Ugh.
What you can do, and I'll tell you this because of some of your advantages, is you might not necessarily be able to get to that stone. You can definitely and quite easily buck Mute and vault him over to the stone.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
This is going to end horribly, but let's go for it.
Do I even have to roll for that?
You would have to roll for it unless you wanted to throw one of your advantages at
Are
it.
you seriously about to throw the summoner at the melee boss?
Hey,
Yes, we
Sean.
are.
Sean, ready
Yep.
for a serendipitous throw?
That's what I was
Yes.
waiting for. Okay, I'm just going to say this happens, but just for the hell of it, roll it just so I know roughly where to place Mute. The better the roll, the closer to the stone he is.
That's pretty good, actually.
That is actually really good. All right, Mute, you are.
Is this the stone?
That is the stone.
I feel like the price of failure on this roll would be that you succeed anyways.
No, the price of failure would be.
Like that's how terrible this idea is.
Oh my god, Coco, why?
So the price of failure would have been, instead of Mute landing right where he did there, stupid Reaper, he would have ended up over here and have be grabbing on for dear life, and then he'd have to make, a climbing check to get out of it.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Clearly what we need is for the non-athletic character to be the one ending up on the Hydra's back. Do I have the whole... It's holding half the stone, and now I'm on top of half the stone, correct?
Okay, so the stone is palm-sized. It's just... I can't... Oh, wait, I can shrink it down. Like, if I hold Alt.
Not really.
But weren't you saying that it was broken or something?
Yeah, there's 2 pieces of it now. It's split clean in half. One of them is on the ground. The other is in this thing's hand.
Yeah, I can pick up the one on the ground easily. I don't think I can steal the other one.
That is the idea.
Yeah. In any case, it's not your turn yet, Mute, so you can't pick it up yet. It's Muriala's turn.
Damn it. Maximum barrier.
I don't know what that means.
That means I crit past giving Mute the highest amount of DR I can give.
Summon tank.
It's not only a 3, it also passes by 11! How much DR can you throw at Mute?
Does a crit pass give me any benefits besides not costing me any mana to do this?
I'll say it gives an additional +2.
Alright, Mew, you have DR +7 now.
Awesome. That's very good, though also somewhat less than I was hoping it would be.
Hey, that's literally almost my entire health bar, so...
Yeah. Alright, now it is the Reaper's turn. The Reaper is going to turn and face Mute.
Not the person who did it 8 damage?
You rolled 8 damage.
Oh yeah, good point.
He's going to turn and face Mute, or more pointedly, face that stone with its light gleaming in its eyes. Before it does anything else, it is going to take the stone in its hand, throw it high in the sky, and as it does that, it's going to swing its scythe upward, cleaving it in half once again. The lights in the sky are going to flicker once more, as are the spirits that are on the ground. As this happens also, it's going to fall quite nicely. One piece of the stone is going to fall back into its hand. The other is going to get caught by one of the spirits charging in the night sky and get carried off.
Can I try to catch it instead?
Well, it is your turn right now, so sure. If you want to make a jump check to,
What does jump default to?
Dexterity.
Dexterity minus what?
Let me pull up the sheet. It would be dexterity minus... No, this is not the sheet I need. Where's the sheet I need?
So I went to the bathroom quick. What did I miss?
Another spirit. A spirit would be running off with the stone. I'm seeing if I can intercept instead.
Yep.
Did you not grab the stone?
Jumping has no defaults.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
What the hell?
Just makes you better, makes you treated as higher
Okay,
base.
so you can roll a dexterity check against his.
I am spending FP to give me +2 to a physical roll.
Sure.
Fuck, I pass, I think, but only because I spent that FP, or no, I don't think I even pass.
You get a...
No, I do pass by 0.
That is not enough. He would still count.
Is this were you rolling for
Hey,
the
so
spirit or the
actually,
Reaper?
the way jumping works is you roll against the higher of either your jumping or your dexterity when you attempt a difficult jump.
I'm just going to leave it at his dexterity because he doesn't have jumping.
Well, are you rolling for the spirit or the Reaper?
The Reaper. The spirit is up in the sky.
Well, the spirit was the one that I was rolling against, wasn't it? Because it was the one catching it.
No, the Reaper was catching it.
Actually, can Webby
I thought the
carry
Reaper was
Reaper's
catching.
stand for this?
Hold on a second. Sean, what were you saying?
I thought I was trying to grab the one that before the spirit grabbed it.
You can't jump 20 yards into the air.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just a straight up no.
I'm assuming I can't actually beat the Reaper on things, so I was trying to stop the one from getting away, not trying to interfere with the Reaper.
So he tossed it up and cleaved it, and because of the angle he cleaved at, one continued to sail downward into his hand, the other one continued to fly skyward, and ended up with the spirits that are in the sky.
And we can't see those ones whatsoever?
You can see the spirits, you can see where the stone is going, but unless one of you has a flying ability, that stone is going away.
Well, ranged attacks.
Or you can ranged attack a perfectly innocent and docile spirit, yes.
If it's stealing the stone...
think of it more as like just getting... It's running, and it just kind of gets hooked into it.
I can track the stone down at the end of this. I can't fix
Okay.
it yet, but I can
Then,
track the stone
instead
down.
of rolling to try and steal the stone out of the Reaper's hand, because I'm pretty sure I can't do that, I would have instead gone for summoning.
Sure, go for it.
And can I also scoop the one off the ground into my hand when I do that?
Sure, I'll give you that as a free action.
What's the penalty for trying to summon the same guy twice in a row?
-2. Though, since you were at a +2, it would
Pass.
be a 0 at this point. Okay, Judge Master is appearing.
Judge Master, because I need the defensive tank.
Alright, so let's see.
Couldn't have tried stabbing me, you had to split the stone more. We don't even know what this MacGuffin does yet, and it's already been broken into pieces.
It's true. You have Judge Master. You should have control of him. Okay, Judge Master is now on his tick. Next up is the Winterhorns. Okay, so the two center ones are going to continue taking defensive actions. The other two, 1 and 4, are going to flank a little bit, turn their heads at one at Webby and one at Mute, and are going to fire icicle antler points at them. First one passes to hit Webby.
I attempt to dodge. I failed.
Okay, you're going to be taking...
What's the penalty for if Judge Master's trying to parry both of them?
Uh,
Or can he not parry Webby's because it's too far away?
Where the line of attack would be to get to Webby is too far.
Okay.
He
he'll
can
just
block
be the
for
right
you
one.
because he just needs to... He's in the head.
He's right. He's in between us.
Yeah. He may make the parry check for you, but he'd have to spend an FP to block for somebody else.
Oh, I can do the spend the FP to block for someone else. He is playing stuff.
Yeah. So, see if this one even hits you. It does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Judge Master just kind of like swings his sword around and blocks. Webby! You are going to be taking... 6 piercing damage.
Ow.
Piercing doesn't have a multiplier, so you're relatively fine.
That armor is a lifesaver.
Very much so.
Dr. Boy is not here, which means it's back to the Judge Master's turn.
Charging.
Oh, he's charging his super attack, or he's charging the Reaper?
Charging super attack.
Okay. Orion.
Unfortunately, I can't move to the space that I would want him to be in is the Reaper space, because that's the space next to everyone, but oh well.
I mean, he can go
All
there.
right.
The Reaper's kind of floating, so...
It is highly unlikely that I will miss hitting this spot. Or right in the center of all of them. Judge Master's going to probably be in it as well.
This spot right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yay, I hit.
Okay.
Man,
So that is going to do 40.
Did he cut out for anybody else, or did you stop
Yeah,
talking?
get out.
Cut out for me as well.
What the hell?
What?
Oh wow, that was a bad roll on damage.
Oof.
I'm
Burn
That was the
damage
tw-
to all of them.
burn damage. Okay.
What are the rolls for burn damage going through DR? Or
So this was lightning, right, Sean?
Yes.
It ignores DR from metal armor.
okay,
Fortunately,
That's,
uh,
that's where the -4 is good or bad.
then retreat one space, I guess, and move out of the range.
You're not in the AOE, I'm pretty sure.
the Judge
Judge
Ma-
Master
he
was.
is, because he caught all of the Heartless in it.
the Judge Master is not mute.
So dodge out.
Yeah, this would be a dodge only. Nope.
The two Winter Horns that turned around can't see the attack coming, so they don't get a defense.
Fair enough. The only
Yep.
one that does not take damage is the third one.
Why did you move him?
He dodged out of the way.
He has to leave the AOE.
Oh yeah, dodged out of the way. That's
I
right.
mean, everyone takes a third of the damage per yard that they're farther away.
Yeah, so from the center of the AOE, they each would take. Oh, they take nothing.
Oh, they're taking less. Okay.
They're taking 2. Judge Master, Mute, Webby, and Muriala would each take 1.
Okay.
Does it have that much AOE?
Yes. Coco is far enough away that Coco would take 0.
So one is eaten by DR.
So lightning spells for this. I'm going to go double check this. But I believe metal armor is treated as being DR1 against them. It might be 0. I'm double checking.
What kind of armor do I have?
You have metal armor. Well, actually, more to the point, you're not. This is an AOE, so you are using the average of your highest and lowest DR.
You gave me plus. So mute is fine because you gave mute +7 DR.
Oh yeah, mute is fine. Yeah, metal armor is only DR1 no matter how much DR it normally would have. Which means Webby takes 1, I'm fine, Mute is fine.
Alrighty.
Your armor is quite metal, Webby.
Okay, but it still counts as 1 then, right?
The problem is, you only have your torso covered. The rest of you has DR 0. AOEs are technically supposed to use the average of DR, but in practice, because like head is super vulnerable, you just take your highest, take your lowest, add them up, divide by 2. That's what you got. So 1 plus 0 over 2 is 1/2, rounds down to 0.
Also, Judge Master can't parry this because it's lightning, correct?
That is correct.
And it's an area of effect.
That is correct.
Judge Master could block it if he has a block.
He does not.
He could probably just honestly stay where he is and just tank it.
Yeah,
It's not that much to him.
would it be 1 to the big guy or 2 to the big guy?
That's a good question.
It'd be 2 to the big guy.
So it would be a 1 to Judge Master from where he is. So I will leave him where he is. Never mind on that dodge.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that said, Webby, you've just been electrocuted, and it's your turn.
Well, getting hit has never kept Webby down before. I think.
She doesn't get hit that often.
She got caught in that lightning blast, apparently. So, but we're going to go ahead and attack this guy again.
All right, go for it.
I hit.
All right, he is going to attempt to parry. Never mind. That is actually a garbage roll.
This time he takes 10 Keyblade damage, maybe.
That is a considerable amount of Keyblade damage.
Does it look like it's working?
Oh, you're definitely damaging it, but it looks like paper cuts more so than like actually like, you know, opening a wound on it. In any case, it is now Coco's turn.
Somehow get it back from the flying spirit. Jump that high.
How high up is it?
It It is 20 yards high off the side of the cliff.
Ask our bear friends to get it.
Like over here. 20
Is it going down the mountain?
No. The spirit is going out.
Towards that area we shouldn't go to?
No. It's actually going towards the ice floats. Traveling south. So if you look up at the picture of the world I drew earlier, it's kind of traveling from the northern tip towards the southern tip over the ice floats.
I'm going to do something. How steep is the cliff here?
Extremely.
Damn.
Like you can jump on it and like glide down, but it's not so much you're going to be like snowboarding down. You're going to be falling on your butt or in a free fall for a good chunk of it.
So like crippling yourself at the bottom type fall.
Yeah, that kind of. Like one side's okay. The side that this spirit will be on that's heading southward, that's a sheer drop.
Ugh.
Lie, you have wings.
I'm saving for something else. Unless you want to let me like retro purchase it right this second. But I'd rather save for another thing.
I mean, you guys might get lucky and Dan might show up and Dr. Boy might save the day in his ship.
Sure.
You could try to bull rush Winterhorn 3 off the cliff.
You could
Does the Judge Master fly?
The Judge Master
Not,
does
not
not
Judge
fly.
Master. Is that Heartless fly?
It's hovering. Like it. Also, you do know it came from the sky very quickly, so non-zero chance of that.
I don't know what to do.
Try your special thing.
Like, attack a Winterhorn.
Can I scoop Miriala up and try my thing at the same time, Izzy?
Sure. I mean, I'll just say you just need to have, like, contact with Miriala when you try it, if that makes it easier. But you can scoop her up to get her into your saddle if you need to.
Yep.
Sure.
Miriala, you are now in a chocobo saddle. Roll it.
When did I last do my luck? It's been an hour.
Not in game, I don't think. I think
It's real. It's real life.
Yeah, you have another 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's try it. God damn it!
So close. You had the 2 1s. It was so close. All right. Next round, Coco. In the meantime, Muriala.
Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. I just remember it's going to take too long to do that in the middle of a fight, but I have a solution for us chasing after that. We just need to not be in the middle of a fight for that. Pointing my staff at the Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Stun. You know, it is HT -7 or be stunned.
Damn!
Ooh, failed by 1.
All right.
How long does it? How's it long as
At
it's?
the end of its turn, it gets to roll at HT -6 to shake the stun off. Then -5, then -4 until it shakes the stun off.
Okay, it is stunned. So, it's...
So it's stunned for a little bit.
well, it's the Reaper's turn. It gets to make the HT -6 now, correct? At the end of his turn.
Correct. At the end of its turn.
My dice don't like you.
Hey, I saved us a turn.
You got a turn, yes. Mute, it is your go.
Let's see. I can walk underneath the Reaper.
I mean, if you really want to, yes.
Well,
Actually,
it can't
here's
attack
an
me.
important thing, Izzy.
Well,
Because
not
it
at the
was
moment, the Judge Master's in that spot.
Izzy, one
Yep.
important thing. Because it was stunned, it falls down and drops whatever it's holding.
Ooh, I'm picking up the other of the other third of the thing.
The other
Or quarter.
Quarter, yeah. Okay.
Rattling rod.
So I'm getting the 3/4, and then I'm going to try to run towards the chocobo. I can't move through my. Can I move through my summon space?
You may move through your summon space, yes.
So
Well,
with the
technically also the Reaper's space, but
Reaper's floating.
Now the
Oh, yeah.
Reaper fell down.
Oh, it hasn't gone back up yet.
No,
This is the. Yeah, no, it hasn't gotten back up. It's still on the ground.
because it's the end of its
Okay.
turn. It unstunned.
So I'm grabbing my piece of the stone and its piece of the stone, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have 5 or 6? I have basic move 5. I take the stone piece with me. I cannot move the stones with me. I will hope Coco picks me up on Coco's turn.
I do not want to stretch this. What the hell, Stone? I did not want to stretch you.
Mute is carrying
I think
3/4 of a.
to
of a
actually find
MacGuffin.
Someone, is he?
What's up?
I am now carrying 1 3/4 of MacGuffins.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mute.
That is my turn.
Oh, Sean. So good on you for getting that stone. Unfortunately, you now have a giant target painted on your back. So Winterhorn.
It's fine. It's the Winterhorn's turn, and
Yeah.
Judge Master's no longer and Judge Master's no longer in the way of them. Well, fuck.
Winterhorn 1 is going to charge at you and try to grapple you with its antlers and then keep charging off the cliff.
That's a dick move.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So this is going to be opposed strength, Mute.
Don't I get something to dodge it?
You may attempt to dodge it, yes.
You get your dodge.
You get your dodge. If you fail your dodge,
And I can't dodge I can't dodge out the space or dodge and drop because I've already moved, right?
that is
You've
correct.
already moved your full move, so you cannot dodge and retreat. Oh no, you can still dodge and drop. You can always dodge and drop.
What's the bonus for dodge and drop?
Same as dodge and retreat, but you are now prone and have to spend an action standing up.
Would that mean that it would run over me, or what are the penalties for dodge and drop?
If you succeed the dodge, then you dodge. If you fail the dodge, it doesn't. You literally drop onto it.
You drop onto the ground, and it gives you a really shitty defense against every other attack until you
Okay, so I'm going to just do regular dodge, spending FP for a +2 on the first one,
Yep.
and praying. That is not a good roll.
That's a bad roll.
Did you pass or?
I failed. It's a 12.
It does pass. So now you're in a contest of strength with Winterhorn number 2.
Can I spend FP for a +2 again?
No, once per round.
Once per, yeah.
Nope.
It could fail by more.
It doesn't.
Does it knock me 3 spaces more than 3 spaces?
Oh, no. So here's what's happening. You are going over the edge with it. So think of it this way: you are now in this thing's horns. And,
Yeah.
And it is.
Can it actually push me 3 spaces though? Because isn't that how far it would have to push me back from that angle?
Do you want me to check the things for that?
Please do.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure knockback effects are pretty small.
Okay. It is functionally.
like they can be as big as you make the innate attack do for them.
No, this is probably just a slam attack.
The thing is, it's not trying to knock you over. It's literally trying to, like, do what Coco does to you, where Coco picks you up by the beak and puts you on its back. It's trying to do that with its antlers.
This is a grapple.
What is its HP and what is its move score?
Its move score...
Okay, so this is a grapple.
Yeah.
Then
Its move score is 6. It's HT, you said?
Oh, sorry, never mind. This would be a grapple. We don't have to worry about him taking damage right now. He's just...
No, he's not. You're not taking any damage.
Okay.
It's literally just attempting to pick you up.
would it be so if it's a grapple, I passed by 1, but I don't think that's enough.
It is not enough. It passed by 4.
So I'm on top of Winterhorn.
You are stuck in this thing's antlers, and it's not over the edge yet, but it is right at the precipice.
Coco, steal me from it.
Gonna try.
Oh, so if they go off, follow, I will catch all of us. I hope. Or actually, no, I will catch all of us.
Let's see. The other one is going to charge forward. And let's see. Which one looks like the bigger threat? Who's done more, Muriala or Coco?
I mean, I'm on
Clearly
top of
Judge
Coco
Master.
right now.
Oh yeah, well these two are just going to turn and fire at Judge Master. The last one... Oh, you're on Coco?
Yes.
Oh, that makes it even easier then. This last Winterhorn is going to charge forward and try doing the same thing to Coco.
Harry.
You both can technically make defensive rolls for this, sure.
I'm making a defensive roll.
I'll die.
Alright, roll it.
Failure is an option.
That was a 5. I would have been pissed.
Okay. Okay, so this thing succeeded its attack. Coco managed to dodge out of the way and not get hit. Murali just... These two guys turn and start firing icicles at Judge Master. First one hits. Second one also hits. Defense for Judge Master, mute.
Oh, which attack is this? I didn't even realize he was going to attack.
Winterhorn 3 and 4 are shooting icicles at it.
Parry. Parry.
Both
Even with the -2 for the second one is still a success.
Okay. All right.
Judge Master's defenses are insane, except for his dodge, which is the same as a normal person.
Yeah. You're gonna hear Coda like cry out in pain, and
Why would they shoot the child bear? That's just
they didn't shoot the child bear. It's their turn. His mother is dissipating. The spirit bear that was standing next to him is dissipating, as is Sidka. And as this is happening, Kenai is going to be growling a ferocious, like, bear growl and try charging forward at Winterhorn 1. Well, damn. I didn't even say John Cena's name.
What was that roll?
His name is John Cena.
He rolled a 6. He passed by 10. So you know how there are videos online of when like a mother grizzly is protecting her cub, how vicious they can be?
Yeah.
Yeah, think that except like bloodshot eyes and like going into a frenzy. Yeah, he literally pounces on this thing and knocks it down, and is just like tearing it apart. That
Yeah, so
Winterhorn...
grizzly bears can totally fuck up a moose, which is an impressive feat because a moose can fuck up a car.
A bear can also fuck up a car.
This is true.
All right, so yeah, he's taking care of that guy for you. Next up, it's Judge Master's turn.
Continue to charge, probably moving a space over so can try to block for more people.
Okay, sounds good. Orion?
Judge Master doesn't particularly like mute that much.
How big is the Reaper?
About
Probably
10...
size mod +2, +1.
Yeah, I was going to say about 10 feet tall, so probably about a +2 size modifier.
Yeah, that's a plus.
All right. Brace myself. Going to just shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay, roll it.
That actually hits then.
Okay.
Uh,
It has not gotten up, so... it will try to roll dodge, which is a massive penalties, and it fails.
all right. Well, it takes 18 impaling damage. Armored Advisor 2.
18 impale.
Damn, son.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
That is a hell of a crossbow bolt.
It looks really in pain. Next up, Webby.
Is this thing down on the ground and has it not picked up its hammer yet?
Its hammer never left its hand.
Okay.
You should still be able to beat it up while it's on the ground.
I could wail on it. but there's another problem that Mute is kind of falling over a cliff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd try stunning that thing, except I'm pretty sure it would fall off the cliff with him.
So Webby is kind of badass. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to run out here and jump off the cliff and grappling line and swing over here and try to catch Mute out of its antlers as they're falling.
All right.
And swing him back up onto the cliff with Webby.
Okay, you get
Okay.
your you get your +2 from Daredevil first of all.
+1.
You
But
get
yeah.
you get your +1 from Daredevil. I don't even know what the hell I want that roll to be.
Acrobatics?
You know what?
Acrobatics.
I'm sold on acrobatics. Sure.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Pass by 8.
Mute. Are you going to try to resist that?
Getting rescued? No.
Okay. Cool.
Mute! Grab my hand!
I'm gonna say the Winterhorn is going to try to turn and parry your hand away at massive penalties. Like I said, at massive penalties. So that happens.
Whoosh!
So Mute, you are now over there with Webby. That is not you. Mute, make me a dexterity check.
Why?
Make me a dexterity check.
Pass by 6.
Never mind, you're fine. You just got jarred around. I wanted to see if your grip on the stone was going to be good.
Feed the stone to Coco.
Look, I have modern clothes. I have pockets.
Feed the stone to Coco.
I will on my turn.
It's Coco's turn now.
Let's see. Muriel is still riding me, right?
Yep.
My luck back.
You've got another 5 minutes.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Wax!
Is Winterhorn 2 flying off a cliff now? Because I was kind of timing it for that.
Also, Nick, can I switch out for you for riding Coco just because I want the extra defense?
Yes.
Is Winter 2 going off that cliff?
Its front legs are trying to backpedal at this point.
Can I just run forward and kick it?
You may.
Alright, I do that.
Roll it.
I kick it.
It's going to attempt to dodge. Yeah! Yeah, no, it dodges. Right off the fucking cliff.
Push on the combo.
But now we can't get the Lux.
You know, I'm just gonna say this thing, like Heartless in most games, as it like falls and gets away from you guys, it's just going to disappear. Okay. Next up, it's Muriala's turn.
Alright, well, since it seems the main objective is done. Oh, fuck.
What?
Judge Master, let's deal with these guys. Jumping off so that you can get on Coco and casting a spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
Flame Whip. These things are made of ice. I'm pouring a lot of mana into this one.
Sure.
And Uriel is surrounded by a gigantic flaming whip in one hand now.
Sure.
That's it. That was this turn. I summoned a better weapon.
Sure. The Reaper is going to swing around here.
Hot shit.
Yeah.
Oh, can move that far?
Yeah.
Alright, there's no
not
attacks of
far,
opportunity in this
fly.
setting.
Izzy, it has to spend a turn standing up.
Oh, you're right.
Turns out crowd control is pretty good.
It
Crowd control's really good.
It stands its ass back up.
Stun is less useful against things that have ranged attacks.
Yeah. It's also then going to spin around and throw its scythe at Mute and Webby.
Based off the line it's going through, I think Judge Master can try to block. He has a really big sword.
Yeah, this thing also has really long arms that it can move out of range with it. I'm going to go with no because he's bigger than Judge Master.
Damn it.
First tall enemies.
Yeah. So, Mute and Webby making his throwing attack. Hits.
I can't dodge and retreat because of the stuff that happened last turn, I'm pretty sure. So, oh no, I already tried dodging and retreating. Can I dodge and draw? Or would that not help in this case?
I mean, it would give you a bonus, but then you would have to spend a turn standing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that, I think.
Okay.
I can spend an FP to get a bonus to dodge.
You may do that.
Or
What is it,
actually,
+2 bonus?
if this hits me, I'm just taking damage, right?
Well, you're gonna have options if it hits you because of how it hits you.
I'm going to roll regular dodge.
Roll it.
Nope.
Didn't.
Dodge and drop also would not have worked with that roll because that is a shit roll for dodge.
Spending the FP gives me just enough to succeed my dodge.
Okay. You get out of the way. Mute. So it hits you with its attack, and it's not doing a ton of damage. It's only doing
Only doing 8d8.
It's not 8d8. Actually, yeah, it's only 9 damage.
DR eats that.
Yes, DR will eat that. However, the other effect that it's doing is the scythe thing is flipping its head around and clamping around your body. So you are now attached to the end of the scythe. So instead
Does the scythe have a rope leading back to it?
none that you can see.
Great, still can't parry him.
This is Kingdom Hearts. Assume that it can resummon its weapon.
Yeah. So here, instead of the thing looking like this now,
I'm assuming it will have to spend an action resummoning its weapon, not passively pulling Mute all the way over.
it's now like that, and you're in the center of it.
Can I move at all?
I mean, your arms are stuck down at your sides, but your feet are still on the ground. Yes, you may attempt to move. You are just going to be at a penalty for moving.
I'm going to try to move to the chocobo.
You will get one space closer.
I have to move the stone as well.
Yes, no, the stone is still in your hand.
I think the stone at this point is being tucked into a pocket for safety. Both pieces.
Shove it into the chocobo's face.
I am trying to get to the chocobo. I can't move my hands. I'm moving slowly, and I've determined that safety is only when you're riding the chocobo.
I don't know. The last time you rode a chocobo, it kind of threw you at a demon.
I agreed to that because I'm dumb.
Yep.
I mean,
All right, let's see. Next up, it's the Winterhorns. One of them is getting mauled by a bear. Let me roll.
Good.
It's still getting mauled by a bear. The other two. One of them is going to rush Webby the same way they rushed Mute. Trying to get you caught in its horns.
And my
So
gate.
the parry track is separate from the dodge track, right?
Yes.
Right.
That said, parrying this doesn't really do anything. You kind of need to dodge out of the way.
Some attacks are immune to parry.
Huh?
Some attacks are immune to parry.
Yeah, this attack, parrying doesn't really do anything. You have to dodge out of the way, otherwise you're still going to be, getting kind of hit and picked up. Just from the nature of this attack. This will hit.
Alright, I guess I try to dodge. And I dodge.
Woot woot.
All right, you have dodged out of the way. It is continuing forward. Next up, the other one is actually going to do the same thing to the Chocobo.
That feels like an action there.
Oh, this is an action, definitely. Wex, the Chocobo. Coco is getting charged up by a Winterhorn. Antlers down.
Dodge.
You may dodge.
Dodge.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's dodge is so good. If it makes you feel
We
any,
invested in defense.
yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Wex, he just rolled a 5.
It doesn't?
I didn't think it would. Makes me feel a little bit better. They're rolling well, it's just not well enough. Dr. Boy is not here. Judge Master's turn.
How many turns has it been for? I think this is the 4th turn, correct?
This will be the 3rd turn charging.
So 3rd turn charging. I thought it's been.
It's only the 3rd turn charging.
Okay.
I've actually been keeping track of how many turns it's been for
You can
reasons.
put a counter on you with the little dot thing to count how many turns.
Continue charging, because next turn is when it becomes a reasonable penalty.
Fair enough.
Or, in all honesty, at 4 turns it becomes a -3. There's nothing at 3 turns.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can
The
use
next
dots
turn-
to symbolize charging.
Can I add multiple dots?
Yeah, you can add as many dots as you want,
Yeah.
up to the number of dots that there are.
Well, it's more if you select something and then put a number on it, you can count up like that. Just hover your cursor over something, and then
How did you do that?
you hover your mouse cursor over something and put a number and tap a number in your keyboard while your mouse is when you're selecting it.
Where the hell's Basil?
Probably still resting somewhere in my jacket.
No, like that's what he did. How do
What?
I remove the numbers then?
Oh. No. This is only for the dots that show up on your thing.
Yeah, have you seen his icon? It's been bothering me for weeks. He's got little numbers 668665.
I think like those numbers are in his icon.
No, they're not.
Oh, click on him.
I don't know what those are. Yeah.
Click on the dot at the bottom. Like if you temporarily give me control of his icon, I can see if they're part of his icon like this.
Oh, I know they're not, but okay. Here, play with it. In the meantime, Orion, it's your turn.
Just going to start charging up a fireball,
Sure.
and I fail. Actually, no, I succeeded. It's 15. That's
Okay.
not 12. Good.
You start charging it up.
Yeah, they're definitely part of that. Did you assign character sheets to us in game? Because I can't get rid of them.
I did not. There are no character sheets. I don't know what he did. You know what? It might just be easier. All right, next up,
Oh wait.
Webby, your go.
Oh boy, I get a turn.
Everybody gets a turn. Why wouldn't you get a turn?
Alright, so this Winterhorn. Oh boy. Tempted to keep going after the Reaper.
I mean, that is an option.
Especially since right now he doesn't have his weapon, so he can't parry me.
You know what? I'm doing the easy option. I'm just making a new icon for him.
Yeah, I can't figure out what he did to make those happen because I can't do this.
Alright, we're gonna move and attack again. And we're gonna hit this dude with a Keyblade.
All right, sounds good to me.
I connect.
All right. He fails to dodge.
Woohoo!
How much
There it is.
damage?
Take 11 Keyblade damage.
Okay, he is not looking too hot anymore. Okay, that is the new Basil icon. Done. I'm done dealing with that BS. Okay,
Just delete and replace the icon.
pretty much.
Hey, if it works, it works.
All right, next up it is Coco's turn.
I mean,
Pick me back
Yeah.
up. Save
I'm
me for whatever.
grabbing Mute, and we're running away. Like, you have the majority of the stones, right?
I have 3/4 of the stone.
And the
Cool.
last one
We're running from this fight.
Okay, as a note, Mute is effectively on a fishing, or has the Reaper's weapon around it.
He is what now?
He's effectively, think of him like he's in a giant fishhook. That's the
Giant what?
The Reaper's scythe flipped around and has got him between like two pincers.
She's been clamped.
He's been clamped by it. Like, he can
Right.
still move his legs, but his arms are stuck at his side.
Let's just run and snap the string.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Good luck with that.
Can I try to do that?
I mean, you can try running. There is no string to snap. I will tell you that right now. Wex, I will give you a option. I will tell you this. You can interpret it however you want, but your luck has recharged.
You know what? Let's pick. Yeah, let's try it.
Sure. Nope. Nope.
It's never gonna happen, is it?
Have you picked me up or am I still on the ground?
I did pick you up.
You-
Literally never gonna happen.
Bye, super lock.
Move up the stone.
Izzy said I couldn't.
It's too good. I will consider you getting super luck after you trigger this thing once.
Or maybe you can buy up the thing to have a lower refresh.
That's
Great, I'm saving for that. Give me another like 25 XP, and I got it.
We will keep voting for you until you get it.
all right, Miriala. It is your go.
All right. Hey, Judge Master. I know what you're good at. All-out attack. On the Reaper.
Oh, you're trusting Judge Master to defend for you. Okay.
I'm right next to him.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Running partially around the Reaper to give it even lower defenses and sort of flanking with Webby. That's a hit. And the second attack. That's also a hit.
He's attempting to dodge and back up out of the first one, which I believe will put it out of range of you.
Nope. You can see the aura around me. That's the range on this weapon.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, all right, he's taking a lot of damage.
Also, Izzy, I empowered this with Lux.
Oh dear. Okay, roll damage.
What?
Roll damage then.
Did both hit?
He can't parry you, and he's not going to be able to dodge out of the way, so yeah.
First hit, second hit. Energy damage. It's fire with Lux.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, he appears to be a little singed and on fire. It is now the Reaper's turn. So the Reaper is going to decide to GTFO. And fly away.
How much movement does he have?
Let's... He's got 7. More when flying at full speed. He can get farther.
Myself.
He
Oh no,
can-
wait. I can still make that.
Yeah, he's going to get to about here. And then he's just...
Damn it, I can't jump that far.
He's going to pull his hand closer. And Mute, make me a strength check.
Oh, because that's totally something I can do. Spending one FP for a +2 to this roll. Oh no, look, I still fail.
So Mute is going to go flying towards him.
I still have the stone.
You.
Is Mute off the cliff?
Mute is about 2 yards off the
Can
cliff.
I catch him with my grappling hook?
I'm pretty sure I'm still being yanked by this thing.
I want a tug of war.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much where this is going to be going.
Can anyone give the Judge Master a bonus to jumping?
No.
Mute, it's your turn, by the way.
I can't give the Judge Master bonus to jumping, but I could just throw him.
When is your turn?
Right after the Judge Masters.
Fuck,
The Judge Master can choose to hold until thrown.
yeah, I will hold until thrown, because sure. But, Mute I don't think can do anything at the moment,
I mean,
other than go...
You can scream.
That's basically it, yep, help. This has not gone well.
Okay, these two Winter Horns are going to turn and start firing icicles at all of you guys in a cone, hitting Kenai, Judge Master, Webby, and Muriala.
Judge Master, help me.
Can I parry that?
Judge Master can parry both of them. For Muriala, he can only parry number 4s for Kenai and only number 3s for Webby. So, Webby and Kenai still have to make one defensive roll each. Are all those passes?
Yep.
Don't forget, there's a penalty of -2 every time you do a parry.
I know.
Did he parry for himself, or did he just take his own damage?
How many shots were fired
2 at
that
him.
he can parry?
1, 2, 3.
Because I thought he could only parry like 3 of them.
Okay, well, then you would probably be parrying the 2 for Muriala, and then 1 for either Webby or Kenai, and then there's going to be 2 more coming at him.
Oh, okay, then let me start. Let me roll another parry attempt with. Let's see, that is -2, -4, -6. So +2 from FP, and then. Okay, that is 4 successful parries.
Okay, so you've parried for all your allies.
Use
How many
dodge.
passes who dodge?
Okay, does Kenai pass his dodge? Nope! Kenai is getting hit. And
Did Webby need to roll dodge, or was Webby
Yeah,
knocked
there
up?
were 2 attacks headed for Webby. One of them was parryable.
Yeah, only
by
one.
the
Okay.
Judge Master.
Yeah, because if you look at angles, he's not in between 4 and Webby. Same way he's not between
That's
3
fair.
and Kenai. But he can block 3 to Webby.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so Judge Master, is he taking any damage for himself, or did he also successfully parry for himself?
Okay, how many attacks were coming towards allies and Judge Master that
Total that Judge Master can block is 6.
So, let's see, so, okay, he's blocked 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go roll a dodge and retreat for his, to just get to a thing of, that again,
Roll
which is a critical, meaning
Never
I
mind.
think he dodges all of his.
He's good, yeah. Alright, can...
Meaning, so, yeah, I think he is good.
Oh, crap.
What?
Well, Kenai took a shit ton of damage.
I couldn't block for Keenan.
Not for one of them, no. He's got icicles sticking out of his back. He's still raging and tearing this one Winterhorn apart. Like, it won't quite go down, but, like, he has torn parts of it off. In any case, yeah, no, Kenai gets his last attack. Yeah, we can crit. Sure. I'm just gonna say this Winterhorn is gone. Alright, so that thing's gone. Next up, it is Judge Master's turn.
I will fling Judge Master.
Delay to see if can get flung.
Yeah, okay, so we'll have to wait for Muriala's turn. then.
How much does Judge Master weigh, as a question?
A good amount.
Give
Assume
it to me in 100-pound increments.
300-ish at least. No,
No, that's no problem.
actually,
Yeah, I would say that because, let's see, there's like 50 pounds of armor and weapon.
I'm assuming he's about 200 pounds, maybe 220-ish.
How tall is he?
So- Tall for a human. I never wrote it down.
Oh,
So like 6'6".
all right. So you know what?
Yeah.
Make it
Probably
400.
puts him around 300 pounds.
Okay.
Make it 400, Nick.
Okay.
Because he is in a complete suit of plate mail.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
gotta burn Jim for this. Oh well, whatever.
Which, oddly enough, according to GURPS, is like only 40 pounds.
Yes, it's actually very light.
Yeah. Or it's 32 and then another 10 pounds for weapon and helmet.
Yep. No, plate mail is actually really light.
Yeah.
All right. Orion, your go.
So hey Nick, what's the bonus for ranged ignoring defense?
What? Oh, all out attack?
Yeah.
+1. Or move an attack at no penalty. Well, +1 along with get half your move and make an attack at no penalty.
All right. Well, the move is not going to help me anyway. So
Well, you can
I'm
move
go-
after attacking to retreat out of range of things.
all right. Well, I'm going to attempt to throw a Lux infused fireball at the Reaper,
Okay, you may do that.
and it hits.
Okay. It can't parry, and it's at a penalty to dodge because it's currently pulling mute towards it.
Nice.
It does not succeed. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Burning
Fire!
damage.
Okay, burning damage it is, you say.
Very highly charged fireball.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the Reaper is still up, but it is like...
What?
Yeah, no. Sean, what has happened is you have actually taken out one of its arms.
Does that release any Lux?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Then I'm not as mad.
Unfortunately, the Lex is all the way over here.
Where mute will probably be in a few seconds. Yeah,
It will all be mine.
you've gotten rid of one of its arms, which is important.
Webby tug of war mute. Reel him back in.
Webby, your go.
I'm not gonna beat this thing in a strength contest, so
Attach the other end of your tether to Coco.
no. The plan here, if Mute has not been released from this grapple, from this weapon thing, is to not let him go alone. So we are going to grapple onto Mute and swing onto the Reaper and land on him and attack him.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
I am so confused at how physics works right now.
I think Mute and Webby are both going to the Reaper because Webby's no longer resisting.
But Webby never connected a grappling hook to
I
Mute
think
previously.
Webby is jumping onto Mute and then jumping off Mute onto the Reaper.
You're Super Mario brothering Mute.
Hey,
Yes.
he has a super barrier. He's good.
Mute is not having a good day.
Fine, roll your attack.
Do I not even need to roll acrobatics to land on this dude?
You know what? Screw it. Roll acrobatics. Realize if you fail, problems will ensue.
I passed acrobatics.
God. Yep, you did. Okay, roll your
By
attack.
2, because I feel like I'm getting my Daredevil bonus here.
You are getting your Daredevil bonus here. Daredevil, the ability that allows you to...
Alright, attack the Reaper with the Keyblade.
You fucking kidding me.
So that's not a crit, it's just a hit.
Okay.
Webby does not have that much melee weapon skill yet.
So, this would be a successful parry, but it is not a successful dodge.
The Reaper.
Why did it try to parry? Oh, because it doesn't have.
Because
its weapon,
you're
because it's
in the
not-
weapon!
Oh, that damage roll!
Oh.
That is...
I think I might be claiming its weapon after this, after it dies.
I only dealt 4 damage to it. But now I'm clinging to it.
You are.
I think I might claim its weapon as my own if it doesn't disappear.
Have
Though,
you played Monster Hunter, by the way? Because this is definitely a scene I'm thinking of from Monster Hunter for how you beat something.
Alright, Coco, it's your go.
And I don't know.
kick the antlers.
I guess. Sure. Winterhorn 4, kick.
Boom.
All right, just roll me a
Kick.
attack.
Punt.
It's not even facing you. It gets punted.
Coco currently is the most has killed the most things.
You have killed the most heartless in this battle, Coco.
Not the way I wanted to.
Eventually, Coco.
Eventually.
One day.
All right, Muriala's turn.
All right, Muriel is going to move forward. It's like, our head judge master, I'm going to throw you at that thing.
Do what you must.
Bunch of mana, go! One of her gems is popping. Because I need it.
All right, roll me the check to actually successfully use telekinesis.
So, there are 2 checks I need to make. First, the spell, so that I don't fail. And second, can I actually get him on target?
Do you have throwing?
Yes!
Oh.
For a reason! The
That's
spell
a
cast is assuming he doesn't resist.
Not resisting.
6 yards, eh? Well, if he's off target, he has a spear. It has a range.
It's a really big sword. It is the biggest sword I could buy.
Yes.
Roll.
Time to fling the Judge Master. Screw it, I'm spending it. I'm glad I spent the FP. So Izzy, does the thing dodge? Because if not, he's taking damage, and so is Judge Master. Sorry about that, Judge Master. There is no less. I can only throw. I can't lightly do something here.
It is an acceptable cost.
I'm not even gonna dodge that. I just.
How much damage is taken?
Okay, let me see here.
Also, should I start rolling my stuff for Judge Master
Yes,
now?
you should roll the attack.
Okay, first power blow.
Izzy, does Judge Master count as a hard object?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Ah, god damn it, I did it again. Crush 13 crushing damage to both of them.
Jeez. Oh no, that's not right. That's what we're at. This thing is not happy right now at all.
Power blow fails.
Power blow failed.
But the attack hits regularly anyways, so I just don't get to multiply my strength for the damage.
He's attempting to dodge out of the way. He's like, screw this.
Also, I believe Judge Master should currently be on the Reaper.
Can it really dodge when it's when I'm on top of it? Oh no! Wait. No. Power blow. The weapon skill bonus will not apply to power blow because that wouldn't even make sense. Never mind.
Okay, so it does not hit.
No, I was talking about. I saw a +1 and I'm like, wait, does power blow give me? It would power blow have passed, and then I realized it doesn't apply to power blow. It hits. Is he dodging? His reach is 2. It's a really big weapon.
How do you dodge if he can't?
This is what a bastard sword is. Okay, so +1 to damage, +2 to damage. Okay, so it's impaling. So, or should I go for more dice? Should I be going for less dice? No, it's the same amount of dice either way. It's just smaller plus. Sorry. 5 impaling damage.
Okay. Okay. With that,
The sad thing is that it's just like if I got power blow off, it would be so.
He's so good.
okay, yeah.
Because power blow changes what my power
Okay.
blow changes what the dice would.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay, so with that, the Reaper is going to finish pulling Mute close to him. Unfortunately, there are now 3 of you on the Reaper, and he is, now falling and highly damaged. Let me see if he can do this.
What is he trying to do?
He is trying to cut open your pocket.
Judge
That's
Master parries.
awkward.
Can Judge Master parry?
Like, normally I'd say yes, the problem is you're all using the Reaper as a landing point.
Yeah, so it's just jab his arm out of the way.
Yeah, jab his arm. Well, the thing is, he's not trying to do a precision cut. He's just trying to tear your shirt where the stone is.
Judge Master can parry unarmed.
What do I even roll for that?
Rolling.
Why are you saying rolling?
That's what brawling, karate, and such are your unarmed parries.
Do you have any of
Can I
those?
parry with judo?
You may attempt to parry with judo.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't actually have an unarmed skill for Judge Master.
I succeed in a judo parry.
Okay. I'm going to say that Mute has been released from the thing and is now falling.
That's not good.
I will solve this in a bit.
It's now Mute's turn.
It is Mute's turn.
Scram.
So what is below me?
Air.
Can I try grabbing onto, like, someone's legs?
Judge Masters or Webbies. The Reaper does not have legs.
Doesn't the Reaper have that, like, spindly thing?
If you want to
I
attempt,
will try to reach for Mute with my hand if I can.
if you want to attempt to grab that, you may.
Yeah, I'm going to try to grab at something. Is that just Dex?
Yeah.
That is a fail by 1.
So, you asked me earlier what's below you, Mute? The answer is certain death.
So I can't summon other things out of the book until I finish doing whatever Dreamworld quests you give me, right?
That is correct. And also, you have you have Judge Master out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if I was falling to certain death, I would try to switch Judge Master for one of the things I know has wings.
That's fair. Unfortunately, you cannot do it yet.
Damn it.
I will try and I can help.
To be fair, this is going to be a long fall. Screw it. This Winterhorn's going to attack the Chocobo. Because he's right here. Lex, you're getting stabbed at by horns.
Dodge.
Alright. Is that a success?
I believe so.
Alright. Good to go. Dr. Boy is not here. It is now Judge Master's turn.
Judge Master, I guess, is just going to start whacking it in the head because no point in charging multiple turns.
Yeah.
And Judge Master can't fly, so jumping off and catching Mute is not an option. So might as well go for stabbing it in the head. Actually, what would be the penalty for calling a called shot head?
I think that's a -5. Nick?
Yep, -5. Stabbing it in the vitals might be easier. That's a -3.
It's probably better armored in the middle, though. Although we have no idea where its armor
Sure,
actually is.
sure. Aim for its heart, guys.
Is vitals an
Are you
actual
saying
valid?
we should aim for the heart of the heartless?
Hey, other things have vitals like control core and a golem,
Fair enough.
but
Where was
also
my
yes.
weapon skill in this? Quite different.
Or its neck. Cut its neck. It doesn't need its head. Or its other arm. Cut off its other arm.
Cutting,
I-
Man, I wish I could form change right now.
cutting off its other arm is not a bad idea, actually.
Actually,
What would be the penalty for those?
Arm is -2, I believe, right?
yep,
Arm is -2. Head is -5.
Sorry, head's -7 actually.
Vitals is -5.
-3. Neck is -5.
I think I'm
Go
gonna
for the
aim for-
neck.
Neck is -5. You know, I'm probably going to fail trying to hit it with the -5, but I think I'm going to try for that and spend that to try and counter the -5
Sure.
as best as I can. And let me find where the fuck my skill. not Mute.
Cutting
Mute doesn't have a melee skill. That's why I can't find this. So,
Cutting damage, not impaling against the neck.
you mean don't stab him through the neck?
Cut! Decapitate!
So that's gonna be a pass to the neck.
Okay. Jeez.
It
It has its stick now, so it can attempt to parry you. It does parry you.
Darn.
jerk.
This thing did not want to get stabbed in the neck. Orion,
Copycat.
it's your go.
Might as well start charging up another fireball,
Fair enough. Webby,
which I succeed at.
by lots. Wow. Webby.
Alright, so I'm gonna give this thing a parting shot with the Keyblade. With a move and attack, but it's gonna be a move away from it.
I'm
I'm
using,
gonna
I
hit
mean, I can get mute.
Are you shouting that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack it. As I cling to it with one hand and try to beat it with the Keyblade with the other. Hit!
It's going to attempt to parry. It succeeds. It really did not want to try and clamp Mute up for 2 turns. Those were 2 painful turns.
It was 2 painful turns as it just kept getting beaten on as it didn't have its stick anymore.
Yeah. Alright, Coco, it's your go.
That Wonderhorn close enough to the edge of the cliff?
I'm going to say if you want to kick it off the cliff, you're just going to be at a -2.
I'm gonna kick it
Because
off the cliff.
Roll it.
I think I actually missed that one.
I was gonna change your name to Leonidas if you succeeded in getting all 3 of these off the cliff.
Yeah, with the -2, that misses.
Oh.
This
Aw.
is Chocobos!
These are chocobos! My god. Miriala, you're up.
Hey, Izzy. So, no matter what happens, Muriel is just going to take a running leap off the cliff going towards me. The question is, can I whip this thing once more before it gets out of range?
If you spend an FP.
I will spend that FP just showing.
Aren't you catching me?
Finish this. I have to catch up to you first. And this will help, maybe. Yeah, fucking all outing that shit. First attack hits. Second attack hits.
Okay.
It's down 2 parries.
It is down 2 parries.
It's gonna try.
And the fire whip is winking out of existence after this.
Okay, first parry succeeded. Second parry failed. You get it with the fire whip.
13 burning damage, Lux infused, and now no more whip.
Well, guys, congratulations. No more Reaper.
Yes!
Alright,
We beat it! Woo!
and now let me So, Uriel is going to become surrounded by a big rainbow of light. Hey Izzy, what shape does this form take in this world?
What you saw it looked like when you actually acquired it.
Alright, great, yeah. She's going to become surrounded by a brilliant rainbow of light, and it's going to steadily grow and grow and grow and grow until a big rainbow-colored cat with wings comes out,
Ah, that thing.
which can fly and thus catch Mutant Webby.
Judge Master will desummon himself.
One minute. Let me make sure I didn't make this worse. I have to actually... Oh god! Never mind, I passed the check, holy shit. That was almost very bad.
Jump off cliff. Transform to save
Come on,
us.
Flip, I got this. Shit!
I don't got this! I don't got this!
I don't got this!
No, I do got this. Why Mutant Webby back?
Like, that's gonna take time, so Orion and Coco are gonna have a little while to fight this winter horn.
Orion and Coco get to have a one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say between the two of you, you guys dispatch the Winterhorn pretty quickly. But
I mean, I was probably going to hit with this.
Out of quick question, what is the penalty for what does throwing your weapon default to?
throwing.
Which is Dex -4 with an awkward thing, so it's probably an additional -2 or 3.
Okay, so Coco.
Okay, not an option. Yeah.
Coco and Orion are on the cliff top with the two bears, the sad cub and the angry adult bear, and the rest of you guys are flying on a Alabrije. Also, Sean, get rid of the number counter.
All right,
Also,
sorry.
how much Lux popped out of the Reaper when it died?
10.
And who got to pick it up?
Well, Webby was the last one on it, so Webby got to pick up 10 Lux.
Woo!
Why is the
I
Olive
don't have the
so
space to take
blurred?
all of that still.
1 minute.
why is the new form so blurry?
Because it's the original image that Izzy used.
Yeah, I can't figure out why it's so blurry.
I can give you a bigger icon.
This is fine.
Unless I need to use it again. Hey!
I'll try to fix it by next time.
Yeah. Muriela, when she gets back up to the cliff, is just gonna be like, put me down. Try and talk. Can the Alabrije talk?
No. Well, no, I take that back. It can talk to the bears.
It's like, alright. It's just gonna sort of pad over to the side, shift back to where she was before, and just go, alright, I'm done. Don't jump off more cliffs.
Could you have, before you changed back, chased after the last quarter that a spirit flew off with, or no?
I need to rest before I can find that.
Okay.
Whew, that Heartless was tough.
It's
Any chance we can actually still see that spirit, or is it gone?
It's well gone. And most of the spirits have blinked out, so even if there was spirits in the air, you can assume that wherever it was carrying it, it has dropped off at this point.
And there goes all of my resources.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? That is officially end of combat.
But as stated, Muriela is gonna go sit down on a rock. She's gonna spend a very little bit of time lighting snow on fire so she keeps warm, and then she's gonna go fly.
I kind of wail sadly in the distance as the stone goes away, and then just kind of slump to the ground.
I will give you the 3/4 of your stone that I was able to recover back.
I sadly swallow them back up.
And I'm sorry, it threw one of them in the air. I could not reach that.
Coco, I will,
Because it
I
was
will
a
try
jerk.
and find the other piece of your stone in like an hour or two.
Or
I'm going to start, I guess, looking through the book to see if there's anything helpful, because I don't speak bear.
Unless
By the way,
And I also have no idea what's going on.
the stones are flickering.
I still technically have Detect Magic up.
Oh, they are flickering as Coco was swallowing them. And as they're flickering, so are the spirits that are still... Sitka and is trying to reform, but you're just kind of getting a partial eagle, and it's clawing at you from the edge of the summit.
Wait, so is there something that it did with the stone that is breaking the spirits?
Hmm?
Reaper broke the stone.
Again,
And that seems like it's hurting the spirits.
it appears that way. It's clawing at you guys from the edge of the cliff,
Huh.
opposite where the battle was, and then peering over the edge.
I will go and take a look, even though I'm not very perceptive.
I'll take a-
Gabrielle,
I'll
Dale,
take a look.
check. She is going to slowly walk over there.
Yeah, observation or perception will work here.
Pass by
Nope.
one.
I see nothing.
I'm too sad to look.
Pass by one.
Pass by 1 plus whatever bonus magic.
We will do what we can, Coco. We'll try to get the rest of the stone back. And fix it.
We'll find it.
Webby, how much did you pass by?
1.
Also 1.
Everybody passed by 1. Interesting. So the only thing you guys notice is I'm on the opposite end from the direction where all the spirits split up. You remember how I said there was that one direction where they all were parting and nothing was coming from that direction?
Mm-hmm.
So as you look down over the ocean, you're not sure if it's a trick of the light or if there's something going on, but it looks as though part of the ocean that is in that direction and part of this mountain has got this black ichor.
Is another world about to fall to darkness?
You've never
That doesn't look great.
ichor. It does not look like the bubbles you've seen before.
We have a really bad track record.
Yeah, I'm not changing my statement.
So if you guys look up on the little world I drew,
Mm-hmm.
Can we do anything to get rid of the ichor?
there's a lot of it. So if you look up there, the stuff that I'm graying out is part of the ocean, and it looks as though it's kind of like snaking its way up the mountain.
How fast?
We need to return the heart, clearly.
No. This looks stationary. It doesn't look like it's spread anymore. But like you hadn't noticed it before. But 2 things of important note, and I'll give you one of them for free. This was the direction when you first met the spirits that Sitka looked out in. This is also the area where that manta ray flew off in.
Yep.
So we need to investigate there.
You need to investigate there. However, the spirit that accidentally grabbed the stone piece was heading south over the ice float main body.
Okay, so we chase after the stone piece first and then run over there.
You can do either one in any order.
I think we want to get the stone back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That'll be good.
Mark.
And encounter the girl trying to return the heart to the goddess.
What?
What?
Moana.
Oh, that's what I'm carrying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Serendipity got you here like 10 sessions early.
Nice.
I didn't want to.
So we encounter Moana and Star Wars early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well...
And Brother Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
every
but-
world
but,
needs
But who
bears.
cares about Brother Bear?
Every world needs bears, as we've determined. Only worlds with bears survive.
Clearly.
You say so.
Well, look, we've been to 3 worlds now, and one of the worlds was excluding the hub world. Hub worlds don't die. The first world we went to in session 0 had no bears. We showed up and it immediately fell to darkness. The second world outside of hub world we went to had bears. It's fine. We fixed the problem. The third world we've gone to, this one has bears. We will clearly fix the problem.
Also, pre-game we had bears. Though no, we didn't encounter them.
I was not aware of that.
We went to
Oh, shit!
world,
Crap, you did. There are bears in there.
and that world survived.
Yeah, so only worlds with bears survive.
You guys haven't
Alright,
been...
so
you,
this world is fine.
you guys haven't
Yeah,
been back there yet.
Well, as long as the bears live. If the bears start dying, which looks like it could be a chance of, then we're doomed. So we need to protect the bears and save the world.
I like this plan.
You guys are
Save
gonna...
the bears,
you
save
guys-
the world.
You guys are gonna meet a bear named Smokey.
Great.
Also, as I was discussing, since the first two worlds we went to both have bears, I forget where I posted, but clearly the next world will have the Country Bear Jamboree because it's the next major Disney thing I can think of with bears in it.
This
outside
isn't
of Winnie the
over.
Pooh.
Bears!
Bears!
And after that, Tailspin.
Yes.
Or maybe
We-
Tailspin first.
Oh, and
if
then
we
the
go to
Jungle
Donkey
Book.
Boy.
Yeah, and then the Jungle Book.
Like, we can just
Yeah.
keep doing this all day.
You guys could.
Yeah.
All right, so it sounds like you guys want to end here.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
starting
think
to
we
get a little
want to go.
late.
It's getting a little late, and be a lot
I'm
of times
okay
go to
ending a
midnight.
little early for once.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
We will do that. You guys.
Wex gets to actually be here for the vote for once.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Well, you were here for the last vote. So you guys did successfully save most of the stone. You actually got away with more of the stone than I thought you were going to, so good on all of you. Which means I believe this is going to be worth 2 base XP instead of the normal 1. So good for annoying the GM on that.
Yes.
We tried really hard.
We did our best.
Alright, so, excuse me.
I swear I'm going to trigger this ability one day.
I want.
And then
to
you'll be
help
happy.
on
Yes,
the-
sir.
Don't get awesome loads of XP for killing the Reaper?
Alright, so it's plus 2 XP.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we net lost Lux on the Reaper.
Well, we got 10 from the kill net. I don't know how much you guys spent on magic spells.
I spent 3,
I spent 4.
I spent 4.
meaning
Oh,
I need 2
11.
more. I need 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, all the rest of the Heartless just got kicked off a cliff, so we didn't get anything from them.
I got Lux from them.
Oh yeah, Coco has a bangle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 more Lux from someone because this was a net loss Lux for me, and I want to summon my summons with Lux.
I'll give you. I'll give you this, guys, right now. Coco doesn't have any attacks that would use Lux.
Yeah, I'll just give you the Lux. Unless you want to let me use them to make my thing easier. Actually, nice
I,
off
that would be a use for Lux for the non-spellcasters. I don't know what Izzy would do for costing that, but...
I'm still debating if I'm going to allow that thing to get enhanced by Lux, because then it kind of defeats the purpose of you buying it up. That said, I might work out a thing where if you spend Lux on it, it gets easier, and you can just get the higher activation number at a discount. If you want to go that route.
Run that one by me again.
So normally you have to roll against a 5. If you want, you'll have to spend some XP on it. But instead of buying the straight out, increasing that activation to an 8, we can say if you spend some Lux on it, in addition to its normal FP cost, you can temporarily jump that number to an 8.
I like that option a lot. I
Okay.
don't know what the XP cost would be for that.
We'll
Lux
fix.
works like FP, you would need 8.
Well, we can discuss. Maybe we should discuss
Yeah, we will discuss that later.
this. Yeah.
In any case, first things first, we are going to do the question. So, first person on the list is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who dropped? Shiro is no longer here. So, Shiro.
I am here.
Well, you're not in Roll20 anymore. So that means you're
Yes.
number 5. So, Shiro, what did Orion learn? What does Orion want to know? And what did you, the player, learn?
Well, so as a player, I learned that that we're on Moana. Big whoop-de-doo.
Plus Brother Bear.
Plus Brother Bear. But once again, who cares about Brother Bear?
I like that I
I-
can talk. I appreciate that part of Brother Bear.
Actually,
Uh,
I'll leave it in mind.
Orion is still kind of oblivious to the fact that Coco doesn't like her at the moment. And we'll be confused about that when she finally does.
You're trying to get a small child to kill themselves.
Oh, this was before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And God damn, luck expenditure is too much. Might not even bother trying to use Lux infused spells anymore.
Again, it's only the killing blow that matters.
I'm using them to see if I get any additional effect against Heartless.
Yeah, well, Izzy, once again, I decided to cast a spell with Lux because you made it seem like the boss was limping away.
Fair.
And you didn't do enough to finish it off.
Despite
Meaning-
a 36 damage hit.
Yeah. You guys had less than half of its HP when it flew off the cliff and decided to retreat. Then you guys started doing your serious damage to it, which I was shocked at. I thought it was going to get away scot-free.
Yeah, the 36 happened after it started limping off, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it did. Which is why I'm like, oh crap, they're actually going to be able to kill this thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, +1, Shiro. Next up is Coco.
The usual questions.
Yep. Always the same questions.
I learned that not being able to activate this power is getting real frustrating. Say that. I think I figured out what the thing is. So now that I made the Moana connection, so that's really cool with the stone. I super appreciate that. And I really enjoy being able to actually talk for one adventure. I don't mind not doing it most of the time, but the novelty's kind of nice for once.
Fair enough.
And I don't know. I really hope Shiro confronts me about why I don't like him at some point, because I think that would be an interesting character moment.
Sounds good. Take a +1. Alright, next up, Webby.
Alright, so actually getting to the top of a mountain is pretty cool for once. In more general terms, I guess this world is full of spirits, and that's frickin' awesome. It's really kindling this idea in Webby's head that maybe magic isn't necessarily always bad. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Alright. And what do you want to learn?
Oh, right. Well, I finally passed a perception check in combat to notice the Judge Master blocking projectiles with a weapon. So now what Webby wants to learn is how to parry missile weapon.
So, want Judge Master to try and teach you that?
That's not
Yes.
going to go well at all.
It's not going to go well, because I don't think he can make the teaching check to actually help you learn at a faster speed. But fluff-wise, this is Judge Master throws a giant sword at you that's like 3 times your size and shouts parry.
Dodge!
Like, Webby is used to that kind of training.
Bombardment! Bombardment!
Alright, +1 will. Alright, let's see. Then Muriela and Mute. Mute is evens, Muriela is odds. Evens. Mute, what did you learn?
Let's see. Out of character, I learned what world we are on. In character, oh dear God, accepting going off of the Chocobo just makes life a very big mess of oh God, am I going to die? Though surprisingly, mostly a completely undamaging mess. Like, I did not take a single scratch in that thing, even though I kept almost getting thrown off cliffs or eventually actually thrown off a cliff.
For a moment in time, you were the most tanky member of the party.
Yeah, which is very weird. It was just the constant threat of falling to my death, not actually getting close to being dead. I don't think I like that. Let's see. Failing my summon roll sucks. We're on Moana. We're going to have to return the heart after we fix it.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Take a +1. And lastly, Muriela.
Oh God, I'm tired. I am more tired now than I have been in an incredibly long amount of time. And now everyone wants to chase after the stone, including me. First off, we found the stone's home. That's really interesting. She's mostly curious whether there are more of them, and if so, what that means. These bears can fucking talk, so long as I'm in a different form. Interesting. Incidentally, could Coco understand me when I was in Alabrije?
Coco could understand you when you were in Alabrije.
Well, really, I can in this world. Cool.
You can understand what Muriala said.
You hear me?
You didn't say anything. So
It's true.
So Ariella in this
Maybe.
world will just keep shapeshifting to
My plan for how we're going to get us across the ocean is be in Alabrije. So, we'll see if that works. Also, because she was writing Coco when... Lex, what did Coco feel when you were trying to do something and it kept not working?
Frustration, but not understanding why I'm frustrated exactly.
Um...
An attempt to, like, connect with you in some way.
She would have tried feeling that back out, but then jumped off for Mutant. Like, Earth actually really wants to help Coco figure out how to do this, along with help Mutant continue figuring out that damn book.
yeah. Would like to try and help. I don't know what can do to help at the moment.
But, that is about it.
Alright, +1.
Woo.
Alright, and now for the vote.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum,
Bum 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 bum.
Let's think of a good one. I mean, I know the question I want to ask, but I'm not sure if it's too one-sided.
I want to hear what it is, and then we can vote on whether or not it's too one-sided.
Alright, so the vote. The vote will be... Alright, so for each of you personally, and again, you can't vote for yourselves, knowing what you now know about this world, which character's backstory is most likely going to come back to haunt you all in this world?
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you guys if you're right or not.
My
Just gonna-
knowledge of most people's backstories is pretty limited.
Oh, that's the thing. Just from what you know about the other people who played in this session.
I think there is an obvious choice, but I'm really not sure.
Like, there's two possible choices I see, and I'm not sure which one I should go for.
You're also not even sure if those are correct choices.
No, I don't. I'm
Like,
not.
Alright, so has everybody...
I don't know how I can even make this choice.
Random guess then.
I mean, probably just guessing based off the hints that everyone has given about what their shit is.
Who do you think is going to get fucked up by the ocean?
No, I don't think it's who's gonna get fucked up by the ocean. It is who is going to fuck us because of this.
Who is going to lose something of theirs to a giant crab and require us to steal it while they sing a musical number about their shininess?
Well, what?
So shiny.
That's how it works.
We need to recover all of the MacGuffins from them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, I got my
guess I'm
decision
done.
made.
I'm done.
I'm ready.
Alright, vote in 3, 2, 1, go. Congratulations, Orion. You just gained a point.
Listen, I will just go on the record and say I'm voting for Nick just because.
I was voting for either you or Coco, and then I decided, yours.
I was voting for Coco's, and like Coco had that stone for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but
Yeah, that's why I was thinking Coco, but then you're like, whose thing is going to more likely fuck us? And then I'm like, Orion entirely.
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm curious
course.
why you voted me, Sean. But
Because I felt like it.
fair enough.
Alrighty, well, this will conclude this session. Hope you all had a good time.
Yep,
Definitely.
Plus 1 XP for Orion.
Yep. As stated, Muriel is not doing anything to help anyone until at least a couple of hours pass.
I guess I will spend those couple of hours if I can meditating in the book.
Like, she can sit there and yell at a bunch of you about magic, but she's not going to, like, shapeshift and get us off this mountain, or help getting down from the mountain.
Yeah, I guess I will start exploring book to see if I can find something that can help us.
Webby is gonna snuggle up to Coco to try to stay warm while we rest at the top of the mountain.
Webby, do you want to learn how to set things on fire with your soul?
Maybe in a bit.
Okay.
Coco is sad.
Oh, you only lost a quarter.
We'll
of
help
the
you,
thing.
Coco.
Alright, with
I
that,
comfort Coco with my petting.
We will try our best to see
Did
you.
you scratch the spot?
I scratched the spot.
I'm happier now.
Yay.
alrighty. Well, hope you all enjoyed session 6 of Kingdom Hearts, the RPG, Death by Waking. Ooh.
Yay!
Hooray!
Right.
Anyway, till next time, take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Oh.
folks.
Bye-bye.
Izzy, are you getting off already?
Bye.